And it looks like we are live. Hey, everybody. We'll have to make sure all the audio and stuff is doing the correct thing when we log into everything on here. We'll get that done in just a second. But hope you all had a good Friday. Today, we are jumping back into Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. And I'm going to go pull up the achievement list so I can show everyone the progress that we've made so far. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we played. Alright. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. Hey, Chris. Alright, so very quickly, our current progress rate is as follows. We've gotten a bunch of story-related achievements so far. We got the first of 4 boss achievements, which are by far the hardest part of the game in terms of actual true difficulty. And then we found all of the collectibles in a couple of areas so far, but we got a long way to go on that, as you can probably see here. Some of these areas have an insane number of Scooby snacks. That looks to be 886 in that area. That one looks like it's over 800. That's like an 8 or a 9, so yeah. We have a long way to go on some of that stuff, for sure. Just got the Platinum Trophy for Yuka Replay 2 days after it came out. Nice. Okay, that's new. Well, let me drag that over to the other screen and figure that out, because I'm going to need to double check that. That's weird. I don't know if it's just because I don't know what the difference would be. I guess because maybe I didn't log into it for a while. Okay, well, let's figure that out real quick. Not that password. Let's try a different one. Okay, got the password at least. Alright, well, I hope that means that it's now working correctly, because that was a little odd. Nice game to watch during Month of the Witch. Heck yeah, it's horror game month. This is not the only horror-type game that we will be playing during this month, of course. I just don't have an emulator yet for PS1. That's the next thing I need, is a one that'll run PS1, so that I can run the Clock Tower games. That and the SNES. Well, actually, SNES might run on Dolphin, for all I know. I'm not sure if it does, but I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it does. And guys, let me know if the audio sounds good. Make sure that you guys can hear me, I can hear the game. Make sure that you guys can hear the game as well. Because obviously we've had a few issues with this in the past, so hopefully there won't be any problems, but just let me know how audio sounds on all ends. And we can't play that because that initial song is 100% copyrighted. I think. At least I'm like 99% sure it is. Now the game says we're 40% of the way through, which we might technically be, but the last like 10% of the game takes probably as long as the first 90%. All in all, sounds good. Okay, good. Not drinking enough water today. Okay, so last time I remember we were going through the cannery, and now we have, I guess, gotten through the cannery? I actually don't remember if we were going up or down last time. Oh, I think that... Okay, no, that was the cannery up there that we've now been through, I believe. At least I think I'm correct on that. Yeah, because I think that's a new area down there. Oh, yeah, we don't have a slam attack yet, so we can't do anything about that yet. And all those snacks out there, we're going to have to find ways to get, eventually. Now, I think for those, you're supposed to jump up to this thing. Okay, that didn't work, so either I missed or I need to use the soap or the other item. Because there's a couple of items we don't have yet that are really critical to exploring.
Right! Crabs!
Crabs! Roix! Crabs! I've got the crabs, guys. It's not good. Okay, so we can either go back to the fishing village or to the lighthouse, which I think is actually the next area we're going to want to go to. We have the galoshes. Oh, wait, is there... Oh, there is another path down here. Let me see where this goes. Whoa! What is that? A one-way shortcut back to the courtyard. Okay, so that's kind of nice to know it's there, but obviously not going to use that right now. Oh, well. Yeah, we don't want to use that right now, but hey, at least it's there in case we ever want to use it. And now we're getting into where the map design gets a lot more confusing. Just wait until we go further through, like, the house, like other parts of the house, especially the basement areas. And just this area in general. The hedge maze is pretty straightforward compared to this. Hey, Zinky? Oh, I remember this area. Wait. No, I don't remember this area. Never mind. I have no idea what this even is. Okay, well, I don't even know what this is, so... Double slam. We can at least jump now, which is good. On the tar, I mean... Ooh, that was close. I don't think we've been here before. If we have... So we've been to areas that look like this, but I don't think it was this particular area. Oh yeah, Friday was good. It was a pretty slow day overall. That we can break through once we get a different item. Ah, we were over here before. This is how far we got in the past. Yep, we were over here in the past, but I don't know if we can really go too much further from here yet. Yep, so that's another thing we can break. And where does this go? I think this just takes us over to where we got the springs at first. It's not really worth going back for a lot of stuff yet, though, just simply because we don't have all the items we need. We don't have the umbrella yet, so we can't hover over gaps. We don't have the soap bubbles or the whatever the other item is, the soap bubbles and the bubble gum, I think it is. Yeah, bubble gum. We need both of those because we need those to be able to stick to enemies and use them to jump on. So that's the very end. This is where we got the springs at, so nothing else for us to do there for now. This whole area we might actually... Yeah, this particular area, sub-area, should be done, actually, unless there's stuff down below, but I don't think there is. Okay, more snacks, though. We need all the snacks we can get. We're going to need a ton of snacks in this game, as you can probably tell. We need tons and tons of snacks in this game. Alright, so we could go down that way, but there's not... Like I said, there's not really a point of doing any of that right now, just because we don't have all the abilities yet. We don't even have the slam attack yet, which is... We might actually be getting very soon, though. You might be able to go down that way as well, but I'm not sure how you get back up, so I'm not going to take any risk of that. Back to Fear on the Pier Part 1. So yeah, each of these individual sets of areas can have, you know, hundreds of Scooby snacks that we have to go back and get, so... okay, let's save our game. Should be like 41% now. And now we head to the lighthouse, where we are going to get some new items. Hey, sweet. So yeah, we should be getting some new items here. And these updrafts we can't actually do anything about yet, because we need the umbrella for those to be able to get all the snacks in them. We can get some of them, but not all of them. Actually, might be able to... Yeah, we got all those, but... Cake! And, okay, that makes sense somehow. That just moved the boat. So I'm assuming that there's something down there that we're gonna have to explore here. Oh, so we can do that with, like, multiple of these. That was worth it. Death was worth it. Got lots of snacks. Came back from Comic-Con when his ghost face had a few people take pictures. Nice, nice. Also got the autograph from Troy Baker. Oh, very nice. And a selfie with him. Oh, that's awesome. That is very awesome.
Crabs!
Diecast Indiana Jones is now autographed by him. That's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right?
So that does that. Oh! Okay, so we can't go that way. For whatever reason, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but okay. Stop running into every single enemy on the screen, Zach. You don't want to be doing that. They're not particularly good for your health. So what's even the point? I don't know if there is stuff down there, maybe?
Rummy.
I don't know. You would think that there would be something in at least one of them, but who knows at this point. Oh, I can't kill them with that. I have to slam them. Alright, and now we're into sort of an outer area, including, I think, a path back to one of the previous areas. Seemed like a show guy gave off good yoga vibes. That's good, then. Hey, T-Jade. Other Funko you got autographed was the Ghostface Funko. Roger L. Clark was also there. Go ahead and sign him. Nice, nice.
Rummy. Right?
I have never actually been to, like, a Comic-Con or any other conventions like that, surprisingly. That one we probably need the umbrella for, and probably need to hover from over there, so... You might be able to trick your way to it, I don't know. Or you might even need the bubble gum or the soap to do that. This one... Oh, it actually let me get that one. Okay, well. Alright, Fish Monster! And it's dead now. And there's Scooby snacks aplenty out here. Ooh, look at all them snacks. Ooh, a skeleton key. I don't remember what that one's for. Man, look at all them snacks. We will take those snacks. One more key needed as well. Alright, so I think we're going to actually have multiple paths here that we can take. So we can either go through there. We can't go through there. And there's something else up there. Now, the question is, if we go through, do we lose the keys that we have? We might as well see what it is. Roger L. Jackson, not Roger Clark. Okay, gotcha. 3 autographs now. Cameron Monaghan from last year, and now Troy Baker and Roger Jackson. That's pretty awesome, though. But yeah, like, surprisingly, I've never been to, like, a Comic-Con or anything like that. Which is probably surprising to people because of all the nerdy stuff. And we can kill a crab. It's weird you have to bounce on it twice, though. There was also a witch flying around here, so be careful for wherever it chooses to go to. Now, those guys are easy enough to kill, that one-hit kill. And why is this... Oh, that's why, because there's a switch in there. We cannot do anything about that switch right now. We don't have any abilities for that yet. Oh. Okay. Just, like, basically phase through that. There we go. Yeah, sometimes hit detection in this game can be a little janky. But again, the game really does not punish you for death the way some games do, so it's not a huge deal if you do die. It's not really that big a deal if you do end up dying, because you don't lose any snacks. So yeah, the fact that you don't lose any snacks or anything makes it not really that big of a deal. Your diecast for Indiana Jones with his signature can sell for $250 or $300. Oh, very nice, but I mean, do you want to sell it or do you want to keep it? And for one, let it go up in value more, and two, just have it as something cool to display.
Right.
It seems like there's probably stuff closer to the screen here, but... Oh, I can't jump that way. Never mind. Oh, I could. Ooh, there's a monster token. We haven't seen one of those in a while. It's the fish monster. We do need to collect all of the monster tokens in the game. There's maybe like 20 of those, something like that. And we need to collect all of them as part of the achievement set. Now, I did actually, as a kid, I think I did collect all the monster tokens, even though I never came close to 100%ing the game with all the Scooby snacks. I think I did collect all the monster tokens. Another switch that we can't do anything about, which means we might not be able to even get over there yet. Yeah, that switch probably takes you out there, so I don't think we can do anything with that yet. Coast from the Ghost. Ghost from the Coast. Plan on getting the rest of the cast autograph, the Ghost Base one. And then just have it as your holy grail of your collection. Very nice. Keep it for a while. Got a feeling Troy Baker's gonna up his prices. That is pretty awesome, though. Oh, okay, so that takes us back to going down which way? But then what's over here? That's wreck on the deck, but I don't think we go to that area until later, because that's the third boss fight, so I think we're supposed to go to the hedge maze, I think is where the next one is. Unless it's up through here. I mean, I think there is stuff we have to do for Lighthouse Fright House here, too, but... Oh boy, Scooby Snack Gate, but we can afford this one just fine, so no issue there. Yeah, so this is where that Metroidvania kind of stuff comes in. Trying to figure out where the hell we're supposed to go next. Hey, Secret Underdog. Okay, we have not been here yet. So that's good. Making a new account, because Black Ops 6 Aerial Score Streak Trophy is glitched. Seriously? They broke another thing? Well, actually, now that I think about it, that trophy was broken for me in, like, one of the versions of the game, but it eventually worked. And also, I don't know why I didn't have this in full screen here, because it's supposed to be... Yep. I don't know why I didn't have it that way this whole time. Kind of forgot that I could do that. Made a test live stream earlier, and your audio's not getting through. I didn't get to watch any of that. I was busy today. Just won't go for COD Plats anymore. I don't blame you, because... I mean, it's like every year they find a way to break one of the old games. Need my help again, do you? Nothing out there but old shipwrecks. Better float like a feather. Okay, so we cannot do anything here yet. That is a later area. That is actually how we get to the third main area of the game. People haven't gotten it since 5th of September. Aerial Score Streak has been glitched, because it was glitched for me, but it took more... It just took way more kills to get it, but that's awful. Like, I know that they're a terrible company and all at this point with trying to fix things and constantly re-breaking things. But unfortunately, I don't have that option because I have the game on my list. I have every version of Call of Duty pretty much on the list, so I will have to do it at some point, which completely sucks. Fish Monster. How's the achievement progress going? It is going well. We're over 40% of the way through the game, though that doesn't really mean anything, because the last 10% takes as long as the first probably 80 to 90%. You know how to fix it. For me, when it was broken, I just had to get way more than 50, or just certain types didn't actually work.
Buried treasure.
Buried treasure. Okay, so we can go that way, or we can go the other way, but I think this might take us to the lighthouse, which is an important area to go to with items. Heard the most famous guest at Comic-Con was Sigourney Weaver. Charges 220 bucks. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised it wouldn't be more expensive than that. I feel like some of them could definitely charge, like, way more than that. I mean, I feel like you've told me that some of them charge way more than that. So I'm actually surprised she wouldn't charge a little bit more than that, because she's pretty well known. Alright, Lighthouse. This is huge. This is where we're going to get a new power-up. A very important power-up.
Ruby snacks.
This is where we're going to get the slam ability. Aside from Comic-Con, the food trucks outside, the stuff was way too bland, incredibly small, and too expensive. That sounds like any festival or fair. Just boop him on the head.
Rummy.
Yuka Replay fixed all the difficulty and frustration issues with the original. That's good then, so maybe I will play that at some point. Because it plays like a Banjo-Kazooie type of game, right? Made by the same people. Using the DualSense mic and it's not working. I've never done that before, so... Because I've always used an external mic. Okay, so first things first, before we try to go up the tower, we're going to need to kill everything. In terms of going up the tower for a speed run type of thing, which is how we're going to get our item here. And we're getting plenty of Scooby snacks, though, which is great. A few more enemies left. There's a witch up here as well, but that's fine. And then we come up to the top. And, yep, this is going to be important here in a second. So we made it all the way up, which is good. At least we can jump right off the side and there's no fall damage, which is great. Okay, so now we have to beat the light bulb to the top. And smash it. I probably, as a kid, would not have known that you're supposed to use that helmet to move faster, either. Or jumping or any of that stuff. I was probably not that skilled when I first played this game all those years ago. I'm sure that I struggled in this area for quite a while. But that was easy peasy this time. So I assume that this hatch is going to open up? Yep. We now have the Crash, Bash, and Smash achievement for the Super Smash. Basically, this is your ground pound. And this is going to open up a lot more areas for us to explore. Give you a lamb and chicken over rice, which is a signature dish, and it was only half the container and 17 bucks. Ugh, that sucks. A Philly cheesesteak with a bottle of water was beyond expensive. I'm gonna guess like 30 bucks or something, because that's what I would expect somewhere like Vegas. Given the price of some of the stuff in Vegas when we were there. Okay, so we now have the slam ability, which gives us another attack, and gives us the ability to open up more areas. That bridge actually did not collapse, surprisingly. Is this one gonna collapse? Surprisingly not. Oh, it did. Okay, it's just very delayed. Supposed to use the soap bubbles probably for that one, but... I missed a snack. That's fine, we can run back across here. Members of Platonic all worked on the original Banjo-Kazooie game, sort of had Nuts and Bolts ruin the series. I've never really seen anything with Nuts and Bolts, but I'm watching the Runaway guys currently playing Banjo-Tooie, I think it is, they're currently playing, and it's been pretty entertaining so far. Oops. $27 for a Philly cheesesteak and water bottle. Yeah, that honestly... I was pretty close then. I was pretty close on that $30 guess. Because that's what I would have guessed somewhere like Vegas, so... That doesn't surprise me at all. And they know that you'll pay it because you're captive there. Well, not captive there, obviously, but like, it's so much more convenient to just buy your food right there. You're gonna have to go somewhere, bring it yourself. Okay, we got through that area somewhat unscathed. Oh, hello. There's a warp gate right there, and there's a button right here. What does that do? Okay, that actually does not help us at all. We can't do anything with that yet. That's basically a secret shortcut type of thing, but we can't do anything with it yet because we don't have the technology for it yet. But we do have a warp gate, which is great. So this is actually taking us back up toward the mystery machine and everything. But that snack gate, I think, is going to take us back inside of the mansion, if I remember correctly. But now that we have that going...
Rummy.
Let me go ahead and get the snacks here. Not gonna miss those. Played a bit of Battlefield 6 today. It's a lot of fun. Very nice. All tasted so bland. Had the trophy thing on there and it still tasted bland. And with the whole all trucks in the city, they've gone downhill. It's just hard to believe that New York could have bad food anywhere just because, like, you have to have good food to survive there. How competitive it is. At least I would assume that's how it is. I've never actually been, but that would be my assumption. And if I could stop running into literally every obstacle, that would be great. I mean, I'm just talking to myself on that one. So we can go up here, and we can go through that door. I'm not sure where any of these are going to take us. That takes you a shortcut back to the mystery machine, but we don't want to do that right now. Now, where does this take us? I'm from a person who's not a picky eater, very tolerant on foods, can say something is really good, decent, or terrible, for sure. Okay, so we're back in this area. That right there, we're going to need the umbrella. Actually, maybe not. There's only one left, so... What's down this way? Okay, where does this go? Lighthouse Fright House Part 3. I have no idea exactly where we're going anymore. I feel like I might remember this room. Okay, nothing we can do here yet because we don't have the umbrella. So this is another area that just needs the umbrella to progress. That's fine. All about exploration right now and getting as many Scooby snacks as we could have. That was terrible. You would have paid $6 for it. That $6 would definitely be cheaper than you'd get something like that here. Alright, so I know there's a few more snacks over there, but we can't really do anything in that area right now, so we're just going to head back this way. In your county of Philly costs minimum $9. That's honestly not that bad. Around here, it would cost more than that, probably. Greenville's not as cheap as it once was, even though I'm not actually in Greenville proper. Alright, so we got a Scooby snack gate here, and it's probably gonna be like $750. Oh, it's only $500. Okay, not too bad at all. Let's move on. But yeah, Battlefield 6, glad to hear that it's, good from what you're playing of it. From what a lot of people have said, it's supposed to be pretty fun. And now we're back in the mansion somehow. Because this all makes so much sense to someone out there. And then with Battlefield 6, apparently the trophy list is pretty easy. That is a ghost of Captain Moody. That is another enemy type that we haven't seen before. We might not be able to... Can we not do anything in here? Oh! That probably wasn't what I was supposed to do there. Now, where does this go? Okay, creepy crawlies in the hallways. 2 years ago, Philly was $12 in the city and thought that was expensive. Triple the price in the city is criminal. They just know that you'll pay for it. So they've got you all, like I said, kind of captive there. But yeah, with Battlefield 6, apparently the trophy list is really easy because you can do... you can apparently do all of the multiplayer against bots. Which is actually pretty awesome. Like, I want to play a good bit of the online for sure whenever I eventually get it, but... The fact that you can do a big chunk of it just against bots is, like, really, really nice. Alright, so does that open up this? It does not. Scooby? There it goes. Now, does that open all three, or does it just open that one? Nope, only opens that one. Fine. That's true. Okay, good then. Now, if the price isn't listed, it's... Yeah, that's a thing that you... That's a very true thing in life. Like, if you go somewhere and there's no price listed for it, if you have to ask what the price is, that means it might be too expensive. Or it's going to be for the people that can afford to pay just whatever... They have, like, the infinite amounts of money they would need to buy it. Okay, I know there were Scooby snacks back there, but I think we need the umbrella for that, so we're not going to do that here. Can ask them beforehand now, because you could have gotten 2 large pizzas for that price. Oh, yeah, for sure. There's so many other things I could have gotten for that kind of price.
The gargoyle!
Okay, the gargoyle, another new enemy type. Or we might have seen, like, one of them earlier. How am I supposed to get that without getting hurt? I'm sure there's a way to get it without getting hurt, but I feel like I'm... Okay, that didn't work. But yeah, Battlefield 6, apparently you can get the trophies in the bot zone, bot-type mode, which is awesome. That's going to make that a relatively easy overall platinum. Plus, you don't... a crazy thing is, you don't even have to beat the campaign on the highest difficulty. You only have to beat one mission of the game on the highest difficulty. Which is really, really weird.
It's a zombie! Zombie!
I mean, the missions are long, and there's not a ton of them, but if you only have to beat one of them... That's kind of crazy. Well, that looks like it could be a puzzle of some kind. Oh! Hey, Shaggy! Didn't know you were gonna be in here.
Right?
And there's the headless guy... And there's nothing else in here unless there's a secret there. No, it doesn't appear to be. Anywhere else, they're triple the price because pizzas in New York City are somehow super cheap. And that's kind of surprising, but I know that there's always, like, been that staple of them being, you know, the $1 slice, or it's probably like a $3 slice now, but... Okay, so that's the only switch so far, so nothing else to do with that. Shaggy... And for some reason, we're the one carrying Shaggy around in order to throw him into the air. Thank you for the Scooby snacks, though. I will happily take those. And a key. Super secret lab at the end of this corridor. Oh, wow. Okay, so just spoil the final area of the game for us, why don't you? So, yeah, we can't actually go there yet, unless... I think that there are glitches that exist that allow you to get there early, because of just, like, the way that he can clip into the walls and stuff. So I think there are glitches to get there early. But obviously we are not really bothering with that, because we got a million other things we still got to do in the game, so... Okay, so we've been in that room. Oh! Wait, there's another... So there's a door in that one. This one's empty. Let's go check out that door. So that's a super secret lab. Nothing else to do here for the moment, though. Let's see what's through this door. Well, that when you were walking back Grand Central, you had some crazy a-hole who tackled into you and started yelling at you for not looking where you were going. Jeez. People don't need to be so rude. I mean, seriously, what's it solving?
Right! It's the Headless Spectre!
Get through there. It's a ghost! You cannot kill the big white ghosts. The game doesn't let you. You're supposed to use them as platforms later. Probably to get up to ledges like that, but we can't do anything about that right now, and I don't think we can do anything in here either, because we don't have the soap or the gum yet. Unless, maybe this is where we get one of those items. Oh wait, there's the plungers! Yes, we got the plunger invention! This allows us to walk up steep slopes without slipping. I don't think that's one of the more helpful inventions in the game. But hey, we got another invention, so very nice. It's something. And we got a warp gate. So now we're back... Where the hell even are we on the map? Yeah, we are back in the mansion. Okay, so we are officially back in the mansion. Like I said, this game is confusing. This game is very confusing. Alright, game's not going to let us do anything with that yet. I mean, we're not supposed to be here yet anyway, so I'm not surprised. Well, we're not supposed to actually clear this room or anything yet, but at least get the Scooby snacks that we can. Save them for later. I think that some of those coffins you might serve as secret passages every now and then. How is he not able to get that Scooby snack? There we go. Started to show his pretty little girl princess energy. Oh boy. Yeah, some people just do not know how to behave. They'll be the ones that run into you and then blame you for it. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else to do in here for now because we can't get the keys yet. Or, wait, can we? Wait, how do you even get... Okay, I don't even know how to get in the cage because it looks like, yeah, it's... Unless you jump in from... No, you can't jump in from the bottom. Probably don't have an invention yet that we need. I'm almost positive you can glitch your way up this ledge early, though. I wouldn't be surprised if you could, but otherwise, it looks like nothing else to do there. I've been in New York too many years. I've never been. There was a slope I couldn't climb in the hedge maze. Oh, so I bet that... Thank you, Chris. I bet that's exactly what I have to do, actually. Okay, so go back to looking at the fishing village here, and we can warp back to Lighthouse Fright House. Because there is at least a little bit more we can explore here, because we can go up here. I haven't been up yet. But hey, we are getting a lot more of the inventions to where we're not super far from being able to re-explore most everything. It's really just needing the umbrella that we get after the next boss fight. And then the soap bubbles or the chewing gum, which we don't get the chewing gum until after the third boss fight. But I think the third area is short, if I remember correctly, aside from just the insane amount of jumping and stuff you have to do in it, if that makes any sense, like the trampoline room and stuff. Okay, we got that one. We can't go that way. Let's save. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the hedge maze next then. I know there's a little bit more we can do out on the pier, but there's not really a point of that yet because we don't have enough inventions. So let's go back to the hedge maze. Because Gloom and Doom down in the tomb, this is the area we're going to. And like I said, this is by far, like, the most linear area in the game. Out of all of them is just the hedge maze area and the cliffs and everything, so... We got everything in It's a Mean Greenhouse. Just warp back to the mystery machine for the moment.
It's a warp game.
Yeah, we'll just warp back to here first. And actually, since we haven't done it yet, and since it's fairly cheap, 150 snacks for the Monster Gallery. We're gonna have to do that anyway, I think. Actually, you might not have to, because I don't think there's actually anything in here, except for the extras. But this is a really neat little area where you can come in and view all sorts of movies and pictures and stuff, so concept art and everything. And you can actually come in and view facts about each of the characters, which is super cool. Mystery 5 and Who's Scared were the original names of the show. Interesting. So yeah, you can see all the monsters that you found in here. We've only found like 2 of them. Oh. I guess we haven't found like really any of them yet. Just the Black Knight and like one other one that we found in the playground area. But yeah, little thing there, so very cool. Get some extras there. Alrighty, back to the hedge maze. There's also probably more stuff we could do in the mansion, but again, there's not really a point of that right now until we have to go explore more. On the edge, in the hedge. Keep trying to figure out how to get your audio on the live stream. Yeah, you might end up needing a headset of some kind. I think that's... Okay, so that's a door that we've already opened before, which is good. Yeah, because I've always used an external mic. I've never tried doing it with, like, a DualSense mic. Didn't buy anything from Comic-Con, unfortunately. Well, you got all the autographs, so that definitely counts for a lot. You will need the helmet power-up to open that gate. Well, thankfully we have that now.
It's a werewolf!
fact, let's just go ahead and do it. Okay, was there any point of that, or did I already clear it out? I probably already cleared it out when I came through here the first time.
Rummy.
Alrighty, we have a little passage right here. Can't do anything with that because we don't have an umbrella or anything. Probably already dug this up, but just in case. Knock him out, even though it doesn't really matter. I really don't even need to kill all these things. You can really just run past most of them. Okay, first area is good. Google and YouTube say you can record it with DualSense. I mean, I'm sure you can. I've just never really tried to. Okay, so I bet that's the path we're taking next, because it looks like it's covered in tar. And we now have a way to deal with the tar. So that one actually uses the plungers instead of the tar boots, which is kind of weird, but okay. Wait, that didn't help. That's not good. Maybe that's not what we're supposed to do then. Yeah, headset will probably just be easier, or just any sort of microphone. Hey, Cassie. We're gonna go come next year, or go again, and hopefully find someone else to get an autograph from for sure. So maybe this is... Yeah, I need the umbrella to do that, so that might not be the actual thing that we're supposed to be doing. Stop sprinting at the worst possible time there. Nothing there, just a weird piece of texture.
It's a Rombie!
It's a Rombie! Okay, got that. And down this hill, there's what? Just more enemies. And probably a witch somewhere. Aha! There's another hill right here. I don't know if I can get over this one without the umbrella either, maybe? Ah, I can get across this one. That's fine, take the hit. And we're up to here. What is he feeding these plants to make them burp acid? That's some serious heartburn. Especially with how long it stays floating in the air. Good God. That's some serious heartburn. What can you possibly feed to give a plant heartburn? I don't know how you can dodge that one. Okay, so there was an enemy up here somewhere, but we got the Scooby snack, which is good. Hey. Okay. Wait, we've been this area before, though, so this area is... We've already been here. Yeah, because that's just another path filled with some of the plants and stuff, so it might be further up. Might try to get 5 autographs next year. Nice. Saw the Battlefield 6 trophies might go for the plat. Yeah, because apparently you can do it in, like, a bot mode, which is awesome. That makes it significantly easier. Is this the hill it was talking about? Nope, that is not it. So that's something later. That's probably a shortcut back. Heck, I might have already done that one previously. I just don't really remember because it's been a couple of weeks since I played the game. Now we get to all these weird vine segments. And now we're on to the tar. And then we have this area out here, which we might have explored before, probably did. Yeah, there was probably something out here that I already explored, so... Oh! I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, I think that... Right, that area had like a monster token or something in it.
Buried treasure.
Alright, no need to fight all the enemies here.
Rummy.
Get the health. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but the LEGO Star Wars Retro Achievements video I've made very, very good progress on.
Right.
Like, it's already fairly heavily complete, so hopefully have that out, like, maybe next week even. The big red one video will be fairly quick after that, too, because there's not that much going on with that game. Then when we get to Barnyard, it'll start taking longer, and games like this will take longer. Death Stranding, whenever that eventually ends up getting made into a video, will take longer. Or I try to get a Turtle Beach headset. That's what I used to have just for communication back in the day.
Hey. Okay, Teddy.
Back on the PS3, actually.
Wahoo!
Trying to invest in as many things as possible. Probably gonna patch it. No, I don't think they will, because I think that they made it an intentional feature of the game to be able to do it in bot zone. I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Oh.
Because that's not something I feel like most games would add in and then, like, take out. An ability to get trophies like that way. I don't know, maybe they would. But I mean, they've got all the momentum right now over Call of Duty, so they better not screw it up somehow. Because they've literally got, like, all of the momentum over Call of Duty.
Oh.
Because, like, no one wants to play Black Ops 7. It's like, the beta, I think, is out this weekend, too, which is hilarious for that game. So at the same time that Battlefield 6 releases, I don't know if they were trying to challenge Battlefield 6 with that. But I highly doubt it's going to work out too well for them. Because apparently Battlefield 6 had, like, a massive amount of, like, stuff on release, too, which is... Uh-oh. Well, I just broke the game there. I've never seen that happen before. He got stuck inside of the lawnmower.
Rummy.
There's not another secret up there. I thought there could have been, but there's not.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh.
Okay, so that's the warp gate, so we've already been through that area.
Control, pal. If you need me, I'll be
There were a
back
couple
in
of
the
slopes, but those were
Wahoo!
not the ones that we're going to need to go through. Investing in stocks, sealed LEGO sets, and autographs. All solid choices in that sense. 52% completion, let's go. I think Black Ops 7 is still going to sell well. Probably, and unfortunately. But I don't know, maybe we'll finally see a little bit of damage done to it. Because that's the only way we're ever going to get them to actually make the games good again, is if they start losing too much money on them, and people get sick and tired of it. It's the only way things are ever going to change. Okay, so that's literally just a witch, so that does not help at all. COD was screwing up heavily before Infinite Warfare. They'll be able to have a solution now. They'd be able to have a solution by now. You don't think it's possible. I mean, still, Infinite Warfare, I still don't think should be considered the downfall for them compared to some of the games that came after, but
Rummy.
I think it's more of just that extremely modern games are even worse. Oh.
Right.
Alright, no need to fight everything, like I mentioned before. Can take some of the hits.
Wahoo!
Okay, so there's this.
Right.
I don't know where this is gonna go, if this is gonna be actually where we need to be, or... Ooh, that's some janky platforming in shadows. Okay, so we cleared that already in the past. It's basically just another pathway across there, so... And down here, there must be a door. Where does this take me? Campaign is trash for Battlefield 6. Well, to be fair, Battlefield really hasn't ever cared as much about their campaign as some franchises. Because I don't feel like I remember any of the Battlefield campaigns all that well, except maybe the one from Battlefield 4 was fairly fun. Like, that one I think was halfway decent, but Battlefield 3 is like I just don't even remember any of it. I remember playing through it, of course, I just don't really remember anything about it, because it was really not all that interesting. So I feel like it's never really been one of their major sticking points to where Call of Duty, at least in some cases, did care about making a decent campaign. Okay, so... Chills and Spills on Haunted Hills. This might actually be where we need to go. If I start live streaming the following week, once you get a headset, then it's go time. Heck yeah! Fortnite went downhill when Apex Legends came out. What they did to bring their players back was to make the season's battle pass that was coming up free if you did the challenge. Oh, okay, so that actually... At least they gave you something, kind of for free. It's more than certain developers can say. Okay, so what does that do? Ooh, Scooby snacks. Or a Scooby snack. I don't know how I missed that one, and I'm glad I found it here, else I would have been wandering around forever to find it. You only remember 4. And I remember it just mostly because of, like, Irish, I think was his name, was the main good character of it. How did that even hit me? Again, I mean, there's not really a punishment for dying, it's just probably shouldn't keep happening on an easier level. If you can only do it from that direction for some reason. Alright, so this is probably where we needed to go because... Oh man, how do you even get to all those Scooby snacks? I could have just done that. I didn't realize I could fall down there. I assumed it would be death because usually it's death in this game. Soapbox. We can't do anything about that right now. It looked like something lifted up, and I think it was just him jumping out of the hedges. Okay, get past that. Can I stop running into literally everything, please? I don't know how we're gonna get to all those. It's a lot. Something like that would probably never happen again, or never would happen if it were God.
Oh no! It's a zombie!
Okay, where are we now?
Buried treasure!
It's a sandwich, so we'll take that. Aha, there is stuff here. So we'll see if this is where we were supposed to go. Started Goat Simulator 3 yesterday, it's pretty fun, nice. It is isn't it a way longer platinum, though, than the original? Like, I know there's no Flappy Goat BS-ery to do, but isn't the game, like, just a lot longer? Oh, there's something over there, too. I probably need the umbrella to do that, so we're not even going to try, unless we can go around to it in another direction. Battlefield 6 was $8 off for the pre-order if you were subscribed to EA. Oh, okay. I probably need the soap for that one. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can reach that, dang it. Hear the amount of Xbox players switching to PlayStation after they... Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised they did, because they're like... I know Actman made a video about it, but I haven't watched it yet. But just like... We upped our prices, we like doubled our prices without really giving you any new stuff. Why is everyone abandoning us now? We also don't have very many exclusives because literally all of our exclusives go to PC. Which is kind of the same thing for us now anyway.
Oh no! It's a zombie!
That looks like an interesting thing. You being subscribed to EA. Platinum takes about 20 to 25 hours. Yeah, that's definitely a bit longer then.
Zombie!
Okay, yeah, I thought I had hit that warp gate, so... Aha! That's new. And where does that go? Needs to do Flappy Goat, gave up on it a few years ago. It was annoying for sure, but it's certainly far from like the hardest trophy I've ever gotten. Now it's basically $1 a day for Game Pass, which is terrible. Which honestly, even the PlayStation, like PSN Plus Extra or whatever it's called, whatever the highest level of it is, isn't that expensive. I'm not sure what it works out to as a cost per day, but I know it's not that expensive. And nothing down there. Scooby Snacks, Scooby Box. I don't know why the cavemen take multiple hits to kill, but all these other guys die in one. Ooh, that's something over there. Probably if I had the umbrella, I could get over there, or... just do that instead, even though it does nothing. It's literally nothing. Why would the diving suit not offer more protection than your bare skin? Being a caveman.
Right! Crabs!
Right! Crabs! Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Crab? Okay, got lots of Scooby Snacks out of that, which is good. So I guess that ledge is just one we have to drop down to on the other side, and it looks like there's an exit over there too, so... Nothing much else over here, just snacks, which is fine. We need snacks for sure. Because some of these later snack gates are just going to get so stupidly expensive. Yeah, some of the later snack gates are just stupidly expensive, and there's more of them. PlayStation's like $18 a month for the highest tier. That sounds like it's probably about right. So you'd rather buy that than pay for a subscription to a dating app. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough, too. You'll probably get more enjoyment out of that than paying for a subscription on a dating app, especially if you're a guy.
Right! Ruby Snacks!
I think it's $17, $17.99. Okay, so yeah. Basically, like 2/3 of the price almost. Like, less than 2/3 of the price. 60% of the price of an Xbox monthly subscription, so... And we have all the good exclusives and stuff. Like, even this year, we've had a lot of the better games overall. Like, we're gonna have... I mean, Battlefield 6 obviously isn't an exclusive, but we had, like, Death Stranding, and we had... I feel like at least a couple other good exclusives this year.
Ruby Snacks!
Okay, I wasn't supposed to do that. And the game, like, lagged there, too, so that's not good. I wasn't gonna make it anyway, but...
Oh.
And Silent Hill F, we've got that, but I don't think that's an exclusive either. It's been a good year, though, for games, especially compared to last year when it was only remakes, Astrobot, and Black Myth Wukong. Ghost of Yotai, of course, is actually doing quite well, so that's another exclusive that we got. Okay, so we need the umbrella to do that, so we're not going to bother with those right now, because that's just going to result in me dying while trying to go for them. Oh, I can get at least a couple of them. Alright, we should have enough to open up whatever the next snack gate is. It's probably going to be like $750 or $600 at least. Yeah, it's so much cheaper, though. And I mean, granted, we don't get a whole lot of free games or anything, and the ones we get are usually pretty bad, but this month is actually pretty good. With Alan Wake 2 and Goat Simulator and something else.
Right!
Alright, we should actually be getting close to the major, like, crypt area, which is going to be the area that has the next boss fight.
Here I go!
Here I go! Scooby! That looks like something down there, but I don't know if we have access to... Yeah, I think we need the umbrella to get to that, and we don't have the umbrella yet, so... that. And what's down here? Yeah, that looks like something we need the umbrella for, so I'm not going to bother with that right now. That's probably something that we need the gum for. So we're not going to bother with that unless it looks like well, I'm not far off on that jump. I bet there's a lot of places that you can exploit in this game just to move forward faster, like shortcuts and stuff. I'm sure there's a lot of them in this game. This game's probably broken enough for it. 2026 better not be remasters and remakes again. I know we're getting at least a few, like we might get the Silent Hill 1 remake or remaster that year. Which I'm actually totally okay with that, because Silent Hill 1 desperately needs a new coat of paint, because it has not aged well. Maybe a Resident Evil 5 remake, even though we've always talked about how that might not ever be a thing that happens. But we do get Resident Evil 9 at the start of next year. So I don't know if they would actually do that or not. Probably not in the year of a normal release, actually.
Right? Where? Rummy.
And I keep hearing more and more rumors of people saying that we're gonna... Okay, that doesn't do anything then. We're gonna make some remasters of 2024. And that's pretty much most of what 2024 was. And I mean, of course, my game of the year was Paper Mario 2: The Thousand Year Door. The remake or remaster of it.
Ruby's next.
And now I can go back and play all my old childhood classic games. So I don't really necessarily need a remake or remaster of some of them, because I can just play them on this now. And actually get achievements for them. So that's not something I'm going to do for Silent Hill 1, because that sounds like a horrible idea. Given that that game's 10-star run is brutal. Or if that remake will never come out. Yeah, probably not. There's a tutorial how to make the game lag so you can beat Flappy Goat. Loved Alan Wake 2. I think I remember seeing that, TJ, that people had posted something about that. Easier way of doing it. And again, it wasn't like the hardest thing in the world for me, but it was pretty annoying. But again, like, I've done harder achievements and trophies than that in my life, so...
Ruby's next.
Okay, that looks like something that needs the umbrella, so we're not going to do anything with that right now. Aha, there is a ledge here, though. Cake! So that's definitely a secret down there. I don't know what it is, though. It's probably a whole other area. Can't wait for Wolverine. Yeah, we got Wolverine. Can't forget about that. Hopefully that one's going to be good. I'm sure we'll be getting news of an Astrobot 2 anytime now. Just honestly surprised we haven't already seen something like that. Lego Batman game next year. But I've been hearing rumors... Oh, hang on a minute. Before we go that way. I don't know how do we get up there. Probably have to hover up there somehow. I've been hearing continued rumors that we might get Fallout 3 remaster. There's still, or remake, people keep saying that it might happen. There's more and more people that seem to think it's going to happen. Because I think it was actually first hinted at in whatever leak told us about the Oblivion remake. And that one was correct, at least on the Oblivion remake, so it's probably correct at least in terms of the fact that it's in development somewhere. Question is, when and where, and you would think, again, if Bethesda had any brains whatsoever, they would be capitalizing right now on the Fallout second season of the show coming out in 2 months. Okay, so we're actually getting fairly close to the graveyard. Oh, I remember this room. Or maybe I don't actually remember this room. Hit detection was so bad. Oh yeah, easiest way is to not look at the score. That definitely would help in terms of, like, making you less nervous. Okay, never mind, this isn't the room I thought it was. There's a different room, sort of like this. but the water's constantly rising in it. And that's where you get, I think, the upgraded slam attack, which doesn't really do anything for, like, opening areas up, but it probably has an achievement. Oh, I missed something. How was I supposed to know that was out there? Uh-oh. The water's coming back. Ruh-roh! This is not good! Scooby! Now, wait a second. I just realized something. Scooby's a dog. So, you want to remake a Skyrim joke? Okay, good, yeah. We've already gotten Skyrim on literally everything known to man. It's probably on someone's smart lawnmower by now. If that's actually a thing, which it wouldn't surprise me if it was. It's probably in the Teslas by now. Starting to get a little chilly in your area. It has gotten a lot chillier here in the last couple of days. Like, it dropped. It was in the 60s most of today. Which, I mean, it is October, so it is the time when it starts to get cooler, even in places like South Carolina, but I don't like it. I like it when it's warm outside. I've had this discussion many times, though. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit annoying because I didn't remember exactly where it's at. But wait just a second here now. Scooby-Doo is a dog. Dogs usually are very good swimmers. This is not an ocean where there's weird currents or anything. This is a nearly still body of water. Now, why can Scooby here, who can talk, not just swim? Seems a bit illogical, but then again, we also have to give him a shovel or else he can't dig holes, even though he's a dog, so I guess this game gives up all dog logic. Okay, this time we actually made it. That was rather embarrassing.
Rummy.
Okay, so now we can head on back and go to the next area. I think it's somewhere in these caves, though, is that one really annoying level that I remember. One of the really annoying levels. Happy you can do Elden Ring Platinum again, though, with the new account. True, if it's a game that you love. It's just like what I did with the Fallout games. Or Fallout 3, at least, re-platinuming it. On an alt account. Glad it's getting cold. Time for hot chocolate. True. Or hot coffee. Same with Sekiro, God of War 2018, and Ghost of Tsushima. True, true. No more constant dehydration. Well, that's not the heat's fault. That just means you need to drink more water. If you're getting dehydrated, water.
Right?
Then again, a lot of people really hate water for some reason or another. Ooh, ice physics! Oh, this is gonna be real fun. Okay, there's really not a point of showing a cutscene every time. Yeah, if you're getting dehydrated constantly, you just need to drink more water. Oh, that is very weird. Oh, I'm about to die. Those things move faster than I do. Alright, we need to be careful here then, because I could actually die here. And there's gargoyles in here. Wonderful.
Right?
And another box of Scooby snacks. And then I guess we have to get up higher for the rest of them. I think if you die, you lose the keys. That's like the only progress you lose if you die in this game anywhere. And now I just go over here. And I see a monster token up there, but I don't think we can get that one yet. Yeah, I think we might need... We need either the umbrella or the gum or the soap to get that one. Something that we can bounce off of enemies with, because we can't... He can almost jump about the right height, but it's not going to be quite enough, so... I'm not going to waste time trying to go for that when I know I probably can't get it. A shortcut back to the start of the hedge maze. Oh, I bet I know what that gate is, then. I got a pretty good idea of what that one is, then. Okay, we're still missing a key somewhere. Yeah, I think I know where that goes, though. Don't always have water on you or enough of it. Gotcha, that's true. Went to Spirit Halloween today, and they had the doll from the Squid Game that's really tall. That's funny. How did I miss that key before? So yeah, we have a shortcut back to the start of the hedge maze if we wanted to. Don't get how you can hate water. It has no taste. I think that's why people don't like it, is just because it doesn't have a taste. That's why there's, like, flavored waters that are taking off more. I love water. I mean, sparkling water specifically, but I love water, so... I have no problem drinking lots of water. Even if sometimes I forget. With the cold, it becomes easier to lose weight. That is true. That is true. Okay, so I think we have to go, like, on the high ledge first and then go low. Okay. You can probably get to that one with a good jump, but it looks like it's supposed to be a... Yeah, that was correct. We're misbehaving, so we're causing a bunch of cave-ins. Lots of property damage here for the professor. Okay, so that opens up a few paths for us. I feel like I really need to burp here.
Ruby snacks.
I know, I think I mentioned that I gained a couple of pounds in Japan, but I'm back to where I was before we left, so... Only took a couple of days of just eating differently. And, like, very few carbs, obviously, during that time period. Misbehave and cause a cave-in. It was about 7 feet tall. That's pretty awesome, though. Been called crazy for saying water has no taste. Well, honestly, as weird as it sounds, different waters, I feel like, do have, like, slightly different tastes to them. Okay, this is the room that I was not looking forward to. This room is a massive pain in the balls.
Right? Ruby snacks.
Yep, I remember this room now. This one's a massive pain in the balls. Yep. It's a platforming room, heavily, which is not surprising. But we're going against basically a timer here. As the water's going to slowly rise and eventually drown us, and there, I don't think, are checkpoints here, so... And then when you miss things, that's what happens. Only water you hate is Dasani, you'll drink anything but that. Yeah, there's definitely, like, at least a little bit of taste to water. To different types of water, like, even they taste very similar. New power-up? There is a new power-up at the end of this room. It's not really critical for exploration, but there is an achievement for it. And we have to get all the Scooby snacks and monster tokens in each level anyway, so... Doesn't really matter, we would have to come here no matter what. But it's the Super Slam. It's the upgraded Super Slam. The one that, like, actually stuns or shocks enemies. Okay, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. So apparently I have to move slower. Yeah, apparently I have to move slower there because the water... I was moving too fast for the water and then the boat sank under me.
Right?
Sea monster's gonna drown or potentially stay alive. I don't know if it needs water or air or not, even though they're usually just a man in a mask. Or a woman in a mask. Usually back in the day they were a man in a mask. Okay, so this time we're gonna let the water catch up a little bit. Which, that's just kind of cool. But the more the snacks we can get on our first run through, the better. The less I have to replay this segment, the better.
Right. Robbie.
Okay. And we're good there. Okay, let it rise up a little bit more. Oh, this one must be stable then. Sure is. There's another ledge up there. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Well, that was a dirty trick. But we did have to get the Scooby snacks there anyway, so it's fine. We're gonna have to do that eventually. That's a rather dirty little trick. Rather the game not do that again. It baited me with a sandwich in like a secret-looking path. And it made me pay with my life. Then again, that's what us trophy and achievement hunters do. We risk and give our lives for shiny objects in video games. For various types of shiny objects. Oh! That was my fault. I accidentally hit the X button twice within less than half a second. And it registered twice. So it did my double jump early. Let's try not to do that again. That was a bit embarrassing. That was a little bit embarrassing on my part. Let's try not to do that again. But yeah, we'll get a new power up here, which I think gives us an achievement. We need all of the, okay, I don't know why we were slower that time. We need all the Scooby snacks in here anyway. There's probably a monster token higher up as well. As Vista and Moff Gideon said, arrived. Glad you got it during the giant discount. That's awesome, though. You got it for that much of a discount. I don't think I've ever got a set for that much of a discount, unless I were to get a used one, maybe. Okay, back to this area. Let's try to not screw up horribly this time. Okay, much better. This time I won't get tricked by the game playing a trick on me, I hope. Even though there's probably more tricks and tortures later on in this area, the way things are going.
Right.
Get the health. Let's let this raise up just a little bit. Okay, that was good. Camera is not being super nice to me here. Alright, this time we're just going to ride on the stable boat all the way up. There's probably more snacks up here too, and this boat will probably sink like the second it gets high enough. I don't trust the game on that, so...
Ruby snacks. Right.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Well. That's unfortunate. We almost got to the top, but that's really unfortunate. We're going to have to wait there as well. That's so jerkish, though. It's like if you fail, you have to go back and replay the whole area again just because you were moving too quickly for the game. Not because you failed to jump, but because you were moving so quickly that the game couldn't keep up with you. Or it wants you to be patient. Or they have this time delay built in for the little children's playing the game that aren't good at games, even though it probably still made me struggle quite a bit. I'm assuming it did. It's $40, but got it for $17.50. That's a great price on it. Hey, Razmin. Can't read too much on comments right now, though, because we're trying to climb a flooding cave here.
Robbie.
We'll take the chicken leg and the sandwich. As You pretty much just always have to wait and let the water catch up to you, apparently. Especially if we want to get all of these Scooby snacks. This one, though, we can wait for a few seconds, because it does not sink like all the other ones. Water break. Wrong one. Yeah, for me, when it comes to water, I drink sparkling water because I'm the weird person that does. But apparently I'm not the only person in my city that does, because there's never really like a full stock of it at the grocery store, so clearly I'm not the only one that enjoys drinking it.
Right?
Oh, come on, man. I'm still not waiting long enough. It's so annoying, though. Like, you really should get a checkpoint halfway up, because at this point it's really not as much the player's fault as it is just, like, the game moving too slowly for you there. Because these aren't really hard jumps to make or anything like that. It's just you have to be patient and wait for the water to rise enough. But the platforms underneath you sink if you don't do it correctly. It's better if Star Wars sets stay expensive, so the sets cost... Hold on. So the sets cost less whenever they discount it. Cost more retail after requirement. I see what you're getting at with that. After retirement, excuse me, not requirement.
Right?
Burping that in the middle, which is good because I definitely needed to burp.
Rummy.
We at least got to get through the second boss fight tonight, which, I mean, we're getting fairly close to it. It's only like another 6 screens after this, I think. But we gotta do that. We absolutely gotta do that. Because that would be making very solid progress. Springy, 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 spring.
Right?
Okay, back to this area. So clearly we need to wait until the water's like all the way up here. There we go. Get the Professor's Supersonic Smash Invention Enhancement. So now it just makes the Super Slam more powerful, and it gets an achievement. Ooh. There's a ledge over there that I really want to see, but I also don't want to do this area again. Do we go for it here? Oh, it's just a monster.
Rummy.
That is a well-hidden area.
Ruby snack.
How was that not all the Scooby snacks here? I thought we got, like, all of them. I don't feel like we missed that many in this area, if any. Must have missed them somewhere, though. Or at an area we couldn't go through earlier on. Or a monster token, actually. That's entirely possible. Nice, thank you, Cassie. You found an app that counts all your random Lego pieces and your build back old sets that you used to have that you may have destroyed at some point, so it tells you which pieces... Oh, that's actually really cool.
It's all
And we have the warp gate here, so yep, we have 8 screens to go through before the next boss fight. That's cool, though, if it can tell you, like, pieces that you're missing and have. That's actually really cool. Avoid the invulnerable ghosts. Ooh, spooky! Spooky, scary ghost! Spooky, scary, ghosty ghost. There's also a key hovering in and out of here, so... Well, let's get all the snacks on the lower path. And now let's go on the high path. Except we can't go that way, so we gotta go back to the start here. Oh, I missed a key. Hang on.
Right?
Yikes! I got all the keys, so that's good. Ooh, spoopy ghosty ghost. Ghosts! Ghosts! Toast! Ghosts! Oops. That was embarrassing. But how do I get up there? Like... Oh, I bet I know exactly what you have to do to get up there. It's something that I don't have yet. Can you guess what it is? It's either the soap bubble or the gum. You use it to jump on the ghost heads. That is exactly what I'm missing for that. So we can't even get up there yet. God, and we don't even get the gum for a while. That's after the third boss fight. The soap I think we can find earlier if we go and explore enough. What do you have to do to get 100% in this game? You have to obviously beat the game. You have to find every single Scooby snack. Every single one of them. And there's thousands of them. You have to find all of the monster tokens, which there's like maybe 20 of those. Oh great, now we got gargoyles. And you have to find all of the inventions, which most of them are story related, but not all of them. Oh, I remember this room. So yeah, most of them are story related, but a handful of them are missable or skippable. Namely, the Black Knight armor is a big one that can be missed, which I don't even have it. I'll get it when we go back to the mansion, because it's really not useful. And you can also get through the game without that Super Slam, extra Super Slam that I purchased. Or, not purchased, but found in the last room. Yep, I remember this room. I don't know how that doesn't break these things, but okay. So it's basically just find everything in the game. Including all the inventions. Ooh, monster token! Yes, let's go! We got a monster token! Haven't seen one of those in a while that we were actually able to get. The camera is not good in here, by the way. Steady. Oh. What do I do about this one? I guess use the chandelier to launch into it? Yep. Use the chandelier to launch into it somehow. Yeah, that's how you get your 100% in this one. It's not 100% accurate, but even if it can give you some level of accuracy, that's really impressive for a random app. I am the box ghost! Oh, almost got all those snacks. We're only missing one in this room. Oh, no, we got it! Heck yeah, let's go. The gargoyle's just sitting there and staring at us, so that's fine. I am the box ghost! Or then the really creepy one. I am Box Lunch! The daughter of the box ghost and the lunch lady ghost! Well, first, ew. And second, yikes, or whatever he says. I am the box ghost! I haunt all boxes! Was that his whole thing? Like he just haunts boxes or something? I don't know, it's been so long since I've watched any of Danny Phantom. I haunt all boxes! What a lame power, though. Like, of all things... I know it was played up for laughs and all, and that was back when Danny Phantom was really, really good. But it's like... Why do you haunt boxes? Do you really just have, like, a weird fetish for boxes or something? And that's why you do it? I don't know. Okay, so I think this room... Yep, so this one has a branching path. I'm not sure which one it is. Collected a good amount of the Star Wars sets that'll retire, and I mean, you only started doing it this year. Oh yeah, keep it up. You'll be able to get a lot of them over time. A lot of good ones. Okay, can't do anything about Ghosty Ghost there. Okay, we can't do anything here yet.
Bro, the gargoyle.
We can't float here, because we don't have floaty invention yet, so come back here later. Okay, let's go through the other door instead. Oh, wait a minute. I bet that activates something. Oh! Well, that doesn't help, it just spawns a ghost! How does that help me? That just creates another ghost for me to deal with. Is there another switch back here, then?
Right.
No, there isn't. Okay, so I don't know how to activate those yet, so we'll come back here later. Probably don't have the invention yet for it. Last part of One-Way Trip to the Crypt, though. Unless there's a fourth part. This might actually be one of the ones that has a fourth part. Eyes! So some of them have enemies, and some of them just have random eyes sticking out of the wall. Because reasons.
Rummy.
I'm sure one of them's got an actual item in it, though, that I need. Or just Scooby snacks or something.
Right.
And it looks like we have two paths again. That one gave us a Scooby snack arrow. Oh, there is 100% something in there. Yep. Hey, it's the ghost monster token. Let's go. I thought that was just going to be a pathway forward. No, it's an actual monster token. Let's roll. Gotten a couple of monster tokens in this area. It's been a good area for them monster token collectibles. But then there's still a couple of... What does that mean? A plant. Plant! I need to turn that into a short. That's a classic moment from ancient ZPTV.
Ruby snacks.
Okay, so that's the way we came in. So I think there's two exits here. So there's one that's a secret area or an extra area, and then one that's the way forward. I think this is the extra area. Not sure if you told this, but consider selling off the Switch games. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any interest in it, I don't blame you. Like, I don't blame you at all if you just don't have any interest in it. Might as well take that money and go buy something that you're going to actually enjoy more. Or something that can make you more money in the long run. Okay, I think this is the extra area. Gum! Oh, it actually let me... Wait. It actually let me pick it up? I didn't think it would let you pick it up until you had the invention. Huh. Okay. I didn't actually know you could do that, so that's kind of cool. It's 100% a way you can trick that out, I'm sure. Okay, so... We can't do anything else here yet because we don't have the gum invention, but... I didn't realize you could actually pick up the gum packs. Alright, no problem. Come back here later. Now we know not to come back in here until we get the gum invention. So yeah, really there's just so much stuff we can't do until we get those last couple of inventions. We get the umbrella here in a second, which is huge for us for movement. But even after the umbrella, we still need the gum, or the soap bubbles, for certain items. There's a warp gate here, which is good. A sandwich. There's not that many more warp gates, though, in the game. So yeah, there's just 3 more rooms here for us to clear out. So this is actually a big area, 5 of them in that section. There's a tight spot for a grave plot, which is a shorter area. Nearly got through misbehaving... Okay, yep, we missed a few things there, that's fine. Scared Stiff at Skull Cliff, missed quite a few Scooby snacks. Chills and Spills on Haunted Hills, it's another 100 Scooby snacks. Greenhouse is done. Edge on the Hedge is almost done. I'm actually not sure what I'm missing there. And now we're off to the next major area. So there is a trophy for the boss fight in this area. I don't think it's going to be as difficult as the Black Knight boss fight, partially because this boss only takes 3 hits to kill. But I'll double check the achievement for it when we get there. 60% completion, let's go. Saw off your Pokemon Scarlet and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And I never had any interest in the, like, Zelda Breath of the Wild. I played it a little bit, then I gave it to the girl I was dating at the time. Keep Wonder, that game you actually find to be somewhat fun. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Wonder was pretty fun. I got very close to 100%ing it. The only thing I missed out on was, like, the Grandmaster Galaxy or Trial at the very end. Whatever that final task was. Where it's like a gauntlet of using all the power-ups.
Do something, pal. Use your head.
And literally play every single game on the 3DS for free to an emulator. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing even for most of the other consoles. Okay, I think we have to, like, hit these things, if I remember correctly. Yep. Okay, so we do that. Shaggy, quick question for you, buddy. Why don't you do the stop, drop, and roll that we learned about when we were in, like, kindergarten? Don't you think that would be a good way to put yourself out of being on fire? Thanks, Scoob! There's a key somewhere here. Oh, he's gonna carry me this time. Okay, I completely missed... Oh, it's over here. Oh, do I have to walk back across with Shaggy? Probably. And he carries me this time, which is kind of nice of him to do that instead. I mean, Scooby's just as big as Shaggy, so... Got it.
Did it, Scoob.
And he's gonna leave us now.
What was that?
I'm gonna get ya! I'm gonna get ya!
Run, Scoob.
Same, you never cared for Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom is so boring. Yeah, it doesn't... That's what I felt like for what little I played of Breath of the Wild. I just couldn't get into it. Even getting anywhere in that game, didn't see yourself ever finishing it. Yeah, same for me. And they can't get off the game. And yeah, there's people that have done, like, insane strategies with it, with, like, making, like, vehicles and stuff in it. It's just insane they spend that much time learning it. Which, to be fair, it's the kind of... That's the kind of thing I would do in Fallout if I could figure out how to do stuff like that, which I'm sure there might actually be ways to do that. Which, speaking of that, I really got to go back to Fallout 76 soon. I've got a lot of stuff from the old guide to update, for one thing.
It's a zombie.
Okay, so... Unfortunate fact about this area that I found out actually when Platinum Pace played through this video. Or played through this game for a video. These coffins do spawn Scooby snacks. It is 100% RNG. Oh, one of them did just spit out some Scooby snacks. Hang on. Did I actually just get a little bit of good RNG for once? I think I did.
It's a zombie.
For one of them, at least.
Right? Ruby snacks.
Spider. Can't go that way yet. Yeah, one of them spit out Scooby snacks, I think. Yep, it did.
Right?
Yeah, unfortunately, this area is 100% RNG. And you only get one shot at each button per run through this, so...
Right?
At least we can now actually stun enemies from far, which is kind of nice. RNG collectibles, RNG collectibles, RNG collectibles. They are so much fun. They are so much fun. They are just so much fun. Ooh, next room, I think, is the boss fight. So what I'm actually going to do here is... I'm just going to kill myself real quick. And see if that resets them. Really, one of the Scooby-Doo Lego sets heard Fortnite release a Scooby-Doo gang as skins, and they're in Lego forms. Oh, okay, that'd be kind of cool then if those are in Legos. Platinum Darksiders 2, nice. Not come back, but they make new sets with them at least. That'd be cool. I love good old Scooby-Doo. It was a classic when I was a children.
Oh no! It's around me!
But yeah, apparently these snacks are 100% random. 100% RNG, which is really stupid. RNG collectibles is really, really stupid. And this time they're all just releasing ghosty ghosts. Literal 4 straight failures of just oh, wait, hang on, that one released snacks. Let's go. Let's go.
Right?
Let's go.
Ruby snacks.
Alright, that's 2 of them. So each one of them must be like a 1 in 4 chance or something. More snacks, we'll take it. Did I see the leaked $500 Lego fish tank? I did not. The first one we know still hasn't dropped anything. And it still doesn't. It's a ghosty ghost. That one I think I already got the Scooby snacks from. This one I have not. So I think it's the first one and the third one that I still need the snacks from. And I'm determined to knock this out here so I don't forget about it later. Man, you can almost make that jump, though. Need to watch... Yeah, I do need to watch Mystery Inc. I do need to watch that one, especially the second season of it. I know it gets, like, into the insanely dark themes and, like, Nibiru or whatever the planet's called. Yes, 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 yes. We've got scuba snacks. And we've got a ghosty ghost. So I think it's the third one. It's either the second one or the third one that still needs to spit him out. Alright, so that's 3 of these down. 1 more to go. That one only had... Oh, no, it did have 20. Never mind. What a stupid way to hide collectibles, though, in all honesty. Like, what's the point of making collectibles RNG? In a kid's game, of all things. Like, I can only imagine if you were playing this as a kid and trying to 100% it. Because, like I said, as a kid, I think we got all the monster tokens, like me and my parents. But we certainly never got all the Scooby snacks. And I can imagine having to get all the snacks in levels like this where it's like, hey, you have to go in and randomly hit all of the buttons until they give you Scooby snacks. And it's completely random. This is something that back in the day we would never have really known because there were not very many guides out there. Ghost. I think it's this one that we still don't have it from. And it's a ghost. Of course it is. Gonna keep checking all of them, though, because I don't trust the game. Alright, let's keep trying. That shows aged like wine. Lego fish tank is stupid. Who in their right mind's buying that? You can get literal fish swimming in a tank for way cheaper. Yeah, I think the difference is, the appeal of it is that with Lego fish, they won't die. You don't have to feed them. You don't have to clean the tank. It's like a pet rock. It sounds to me the same as like having a pet rock. Come on, Scooby snacks. Yes! Okay, I think we got all of them. Okay, well that was definitely annoying, but at least we got all the snacks. And we should get a save point before we go into the next, it's the boss fight here, so... At least I hope we will. I assume that we will. I don't know why we wouldn't. But yeah, time for the second boss fight and the second boss fight specific trophy achievement. Coming up here. Like I said, I don't think this one's going to be quite as horrific as the Black Knight one was, because that one literally took like an hour. I don't think this one's going to be as horrific as the Black Knight one. It's still going to be annoying, it's still not going to be a first try type of thing, but I can't imagine it's going to be that bad. Partially because it's only 3 hits. And I don't think he spawns any other enemies. Unlike the other one spawning the witch in. So I don't think any other enemies spawn, so I'm assuming this might actually be a little bit more reasonable compared to the other one. Oh, wait, that's the mystery machine up there.
Daphne!
Scooby, help!
Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we missed the cutscene, unfortunately. And we already failed. Wait, that's not death? The music is fucking banger, though, by the way. So the achievement for this level is you have to beat the green ghost without getting hit, which really isn't that hard if you know how to dodge his attacks. Why would they not have a save point before it, though, is what I don't get. Okay, can you do an attack so we reset the fight? But the problem is, for the achievement, you're only allowed to slam 3 buttons, which is the minimum that you can do this fight in. Basically, Daphne runs behind the coffins, and when she's behind one of them, you have to hit that button, and it sucks his energy out. Can he just touch me? Okay, good. Okay, that works too. That works. That works fine. Okay, him just touching me works too. This fight is very heavily RNG as well. Comes your way. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's 1, and we already failed. Wonderful. Now at least use this run for a little bit of practice here. Never mind, we screwed that one up pretty badly. That's not a green ghost. It is by game standards, apparently. Like I said, the music is a fucking banger in these boss fights. But the whole cutscene shows off the green ghost, but I didn't mean to skip it because I legitimately thought there would be a save point in here. Because why would they not have a save point right before a boss fight? But his attacks are a lot easier to dodge than the Black Knight, so it's a lot more just RNG of Daphne not being a dumbass the whole time. That's 1. That's hit number 1 already done. You gotta do that 3 times, 1 on each coffin. Well, actually, no, it's not 1 on each coffin, it's just 3 times in general. But his attack is super easy to dodge, as you can tell there. Okay, Zach, next time, don't say out loud that this isn't that bad. Oh, I can just kill myself with the plants. That might have been what killed me, actually. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Now that I've explained everything, hit the first one. Do 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 do. Scooby-Doo, watch out! Daphne, you're stupid! Why would you go for the one on the right when he's clearly going to the left? Oh! Did we get him? What? Okay, that was a glitch. That should have worked. I guess the game maybe has that built in so you can't just insanely speedrun him. Only Zelda you have is Breath of the Wild and still haven't played it. I barely played it when I had it. Well, damn! I thought I had it that time. Does he always do the same thing first, though? No, he doesn't. It's not entirely guaranteed. Okay. Daphne, you were so stupid. Okay, hit the first one. Okay, I can see how this one's gonna be a real pain in the ass, just because the game doesn't track it correctly, if that makes any sense. Don't buy any more first-party Nintendo games, they're way too expensive. Well, I'm gonna go to Retro Achievements real quick and make sure I'm not missing something on it. Make sure I know this achievement correctly. Okay. Without super smashing more than 3 times, and without taking damage. So that is what I thought it was. So it is exactly what I thought it was. S-rated singing? Hell yeah, man. We're really good singers here at ZPTV123. I should have done that professionally instead of working and selling people experimental drugs for a living. I still say that that's like probably one of my best openers I could use on like a girl. Be like, what do you do for work? I convince people to put experimental drugs into their body and pay them money for it. And that's probably going to at least raise some eyebrows. It's going to be like, are you a fucking cartel member or something? It's going to be the reaction you get from someone. Alright. Uh-oh. He actually hit early. He doesn't usually hit that early. Nothing scary comes your way. Daphne's a dumbass who stands in the way. She's not that smart. She just hits the wrong coffin every time. Watch out. It's Scooby-Doo. Watch out. And something, something, something. We can do the something. We're in the graveyard against the green ghosty. You gotta count on Scooby. I don't want to hit it there because, yep, because of that. Chasing villains is a thing. All the same. Clues and things. Do 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 do. If I had hit that, I would have lost, so... Oh, got him. That's a hit. That's 2. Green Ghost something something. Green Ghost is a pain in the ass. Actually, no, it's because Daphne's a dumbass. And we failed. Yep. So if I had done it again, I would have failed. I was just double-checking that. This one isn't even that hard compared to the Black Knight one. It's just pure RNG. Use it on Megan? Well, it sounds like it makes a lot of money, so yeah, it might work. Or just some cute Japanese girl if I can find one, we never know. Yeah, this fight's just... This is a lot of RNG to it. Okay, that was unfortunate. Someone green and all alone. Is that someone with an STD that lives alone? A specific STD and then lives alone? That's what it sounds like. Yeah, again, this fight, it's a lot less about getting hit and just more about the random chance of trying to be in the right place at the right time. Well, he didn't even go in the right direction, so... But again, the music is a banger. Not gonna lie about that, the music is a freaking banger in these boss fights. It's probably copyrighted, but it's also a banger, so... You guys deserve to hear it in the live recording. How did that hit me? Coffins make a lovely home for someone green and so alone. He got an STD from the other ghost, so that's why he turned green and lives alone. Got him. That's one hit. It's just too finicky as part of the problem. It's like sometimes it should work, but it doesn't. Sometimes it probably works when it shouldn't. It's too slow. So that wouldn't have worked. Why would you go for the one on the right? What makes you think he's gonna go over there? Oh, that was my fault. I'm dumb. I walked right into that. I have no idea why I tried that. Introduce yourself to a woman like this. I'm so-and-so, video game enthusiast and possibly autistic man. Ain't never doing that. It might work depending on the circle that you're in or the people that you're talking to. You never know. Okay, now that was not my fault. Like, he was directly on top of it, and then it's like, it doesn't count. So, that's the only problem here, is that it's just finicky and RNG based. The actual achievement actually is pretty reasonable. Even though it should probably be 4, you should probably be allowed like one little bit of leeway. Not getting hit isn't really a problem here. Yeah, this one's a lot more about just the extra part of the achievement rather than not getting hit. And if I had hit that one, I wouldn't have been fast enough. And that one I wouldn't have been fast enough because it's about to close, yeah, so... Oh man, that would have been perfect had he gone to the middle one. Actually would have been perfect. Come on, Daphne, quit being a dumbass. Come on, hit this one, yes. Oh, but he had to blow his smoke there. Got him. That's 2 hits. Let's go. Nope, glad we didn't go for it. Maybe. How did he hit me? Daphne and Scooby are gonna make the grade. One Lord of the Rings Tower, the UCS Millennium Falcon. It seemed Express they have some of the most expensive sets on there for a super affordable price. Oh, okay. Never know, some woman will want to date someone who's a little bit different. Sure. And like, if you can make her laugh, humor's usually a really important thing to a lot of women, is making them laugh. So if you can be funny and have an impression on them from being funny, that's going to help you a lot. Humor definitely goes pretty far. Okay, so where is he going to launch his secondary attack this time? Yeah, his attacks, they aren't hard to dodge. It's just the whole fact of... Daphne, why? He's clearly not... At least we have a banger soundtrack to listen to. Got him, first hit. Nope, not while he's breathing on me like that. No, thank you. Come on. Oh, okay, nope, never mind. Seems like every one of these is going to take half an hour to get. Well, this one, like I said, is definitely more reasonable than the Black Knight one, because you only need to hit him 3 times. And it's really not hard to avoid taking damage from him if you're smart about it. It's just the heavy RNG nature of Daphne actually doing something intelligent every now and then. I might have been able to hit that one, but he's going to be breathing on me at the wrong time, so... Yeah, this one requires quite a bit of luck. It's so finicky, too, with just how it's like... Oh, hey, you hit it at the right time? Well, too bad, it's not going to count this time. And why the hell does he not fight after Daphne at all? Like, he only goes after me and not after Daphne. For some reason. She's completely out of sync with his pattern. I might have been able to get him there if I can quick enough about it, but... Okay, where's this one going? Oh. Come on, man, I didn't even touch that. Ukulele bosses are not this terrible. I mean, the boss itself is easy. It's just the achievements that are the problem. And even then, it's just this one's just not particularly fair because it's so RNG and so, like, hey, sometimes you hit it clearly and it doesn't count. Sometimes you barely hit and it somehow counts. Okay, first one done. If you were allowed a couple of misses, this would not be hard at all. So I guess that's why it's on Retro Achievements, is because they don't make easy achievements for most games. So yeah, if they gave you just a little bit of leeway, this really wouldn't be that bad. Oh, maybe. Nope. And then it's just so much timing, because it's like, even if you have the timing perfect, the game might just be like, how did I hit that? It wasn't even there. It just might be like, hey, you touched the smoke suddenly, or we're gonna launch the smoke at the wrong time to make sure you lose. Where are the rings? Bard Tower's 93 on that and 500 on Lego. Good God. Is it authentic? Like, is it legitimate actual Lego, or is it random knockoff stuff that's trying to masquerade as Lego? Because that is a heck of a difference in price. That is a really big difference in price. Too slow, of course. Come on, come for the middle one. Nope, too slow. Oh, it's not official Lego. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, like, if you only care about just having the set for its design or something, it makes sense. Or you just want it to display, yeah. In that sense, it definitely makes a lot of sense for that. Come on, come for the middle one. Nope. Wait, maybe. Nope. Breathes gas on me at the wrong time. I could have gotten him there. But nope, has to breathe gas on me. Yeah, this one's just, like, so RNG heavy. Because everything just has to line up perfectly for... if I did that, I would have lost. Yep. Got him. 2 hits. 1 more. Alright, that's 2 hits. 1 more. Okay. Sit here. You're allowed to jump all you want, which is good. You're allowed to dash all you would need to. Nope. Okay, Daphne. Maybe. Got him! Okay, that was annoying, but it was nowhere near as hard as the Black Knight fight.
Scooby.
Much easier than the Black Knight fight.
Green ghost doing here?
The third boss trophy achievement has nothing to do with the boss itself, but with the ads that it spawns.
The green ghost isn't really
Which is kind of funny.
Well, what about the Reaper? Run a Black Knight?
Knock off, but to be real, if someone wants to display something. Oh, yeah, for sure. In all honesty, like, even if you just want to play with it or something.
Scooby-Doo, something strange is definitely going on here.
Okay, yeah, that was nowhere near as bad as the Black Knight fight. It was just so heavily RNG.
Daphne! Oh, that is a ghost.
I saw it.
So you'd like to display? Not something you'd care to sell off of someone? Yeah. Daphne looks hideous.
Easy, guys. It's just me, Holly.
Why are their eyes so big?
Oh, it's Holly.
Holly. Boy, am I glad to
Think your limit for Lego sets will be up to 400? I've never paid that much for a singular set. I've paid that much in a Lego haul before, but never for just one set.
I found a box of my Uncle Alexander's inventions.
Oh, inventions!
I'm not sure why it's in here, though. He usually keeps them in his super secret lab.
What kind of inventions?
A secret lab? Yeah, that's where he thinks up all his crazy inventions. Maybe there's something in here we can use. Or a clue.
Or a Ruby snack.
Solar-powered nightlight.
Underwater winner's racket.
Microwave-safe ice cube tray.
What?
Ray,
Why?
what's with this umbrella?
That's actually one of my uncle's more useful inventions.
Well, we're alone again.
Daphne? Raleigh? Anybody? Here we go again.
Underwater tennis racket. Microwave safe ice cube tray. We got the invention. Let's go.
Raleigh,
Something scary comes your way. So now we can float. Very, very useful invention. And we have the second boss fight done. The third one is also going to be on the easier end of the boss fight achievements. More like this one, probably. The final boss fight one is probably going to suck. Okay, so with that, we should... So now we're going to go back to Smuggler's Cove, I know, is our next area. Oh, so that takes us there. Yeah, I think Smuggler's Cove is our next area, and we might actually be able to go ahead and get into this part of the game, so... Yeah, we should actually... This level's a lot shorter, I believe. This world's a lot shorter from what I remember. So let's go to... Why can I not use the warp gate? Oh, because I have to be on the warp gate, duh. I don't know why I thought that.
It's a warp.
Okay, so go back to Smuggler's Cove. Yeah, so you can only warp from warp gates. It's not a straight-up fast travel the way some games are. I accidentally programmed the save point in the boss room. Yeah, there, at the end of it for some reason. Maybe more than that, probably by the knockoff. Lego Harry Potter main tower was $260. Didn't have to pay that much. And that's still not even that bad of a price. Okay, so we now have the ability to float. So this is a much shorter area if you've already been here to explore this part of it. So this is a much shorter world. World 3, whatever you want to call it. It's also the most annoying when it comes to the platforming. I'm going to say that one right now. So as you can see, there's only 8 areas we have to go through. And they're not all, like, massive or anything. But they are not easy, especially if you're going for the Scooby snacks. We will soon be approaching the bane of my childhood existence with this game. The trampoline room. If you have played this game and 100%ed it, you know exactly what room I am talking about. And you know why I don't want to play it. Or why I fear it, would be the better word. I don't fear most things in life, but I will say I might have a bit of a fear of that one, or some Scooby PSD. Scooby SDT, whatever it's called. PTSD for Scooby. I don't know where I was trying to go with that. And there's probably secrets hidden in, like, the ocean currents and stuff, so... And that ledge is gonna get covered, isn't it? It is. Oh, no, it's... Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, we have to worry about things like sinking platforms here, which is always fun. But again, I don't think just touching the water is going to kill you, for being honest. Like, you're a dog. Like, regardless of if you can even swim, the water's going to be, like, ankle deep at most on these platforms, so... I think you're probably going to be fine, Scooby. I don't think you have to worry too much about that. I don't think you're going to drown here or anything like that unless you land in, like, really deep water. It's also your largest Lego set ever. Oh, what's in this? Is it anything of value? It's a sandwich. That's cruel. Hate when they do stuff like that. Literally useless. Okay, that wasn't the correct option. It's a modular set combined with the Great Hall and Boathouse. $500 set with 4,100 pieces, which is pretty awesome. I mean, the best set I have that's like that is probably like all of my space sets from the last couple of years. It's like I have almost every single space set from the last couple of years. The only one that I'm missing is one of the rovers that retired before I could pick it up. I'll probably still buy it at some point, but it's expensive.
Very treasure.
Oh, it's already active. Okay. So now I can just go back across this way. Never mind. Alright, so get onto these areas. Get them. Let's go. Alright, that's the first of like 8 areas here, so we're already done with 1/8 of this entire episode. Oh boy, guys! It's the trampoline room! I am ready to have actual nightmares about this. Especially if you're trying to 100% the game. Yeah, this area is a fucking nightmare. When I was a kid, it took us, me and my parents, several weeks to beat this part. Now, we weren't playing like a lot every day. It took like several weeks to beat this part, so... Oh, I am not looking forward to this room at all. And like, how do you miss that Scooby snack there? Come on, bro. I'm not looking forward to this room. And now it gets harder with moving platforms, because they didn't make it hard enough already. And the first part is reasonable enough, but then it only gets worse from there. And a fucking trampoline room. This area is just straight up PTSD from my childhood. Because I'm pretty sure that if you die, you have to start over from the beginning of this little, like, room. So I'm pretty sure you have to start over. How do you even get that snack? He's literally touching it, bro. Come on. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if you fail at any point, you have to restart the entire room, including all the buttons. Now, you wouldn't have to restart the Scooby snacks, thankfully, because thankfully those do carry over. Holy crap, I hate this room from when I was a child. This one, again, we were stuck on this room for weeks when I was a kid. Couple of weeks, at least. How do you even get to that snack? And he's straight up touching it! Come on, Scooby! How is he not getting it? He's straight... Come on! Thank you! Like, how many times do you have to touch the snack for it to count? Okay, at least we got all the snacks on the first 2, so... At least that's less replay that we'll have to do. Ollie, ollie, oh!
Scooby!
Scooby! Woohoo! Ruh-roh! Scooby! I could voice act. I'd 100% be a voice actor. All I gotta say is, yo-ho! Scooby! I'd love to do some, like, voice acting or something. I think that'd be something I would actually be fairly good at, because I have the right voice for it. And I get told, like, once a month by random people that they think I have the right voice to be, like, announcing stuff.
Ruby snacks. Scooby!
Scooby! Scooby! Scooby! Wahoo! Bing, bing, wahoo! Bing, bing, wahoo! Bing, bing, wahoo! Bing, bing, wahoo!
Whippy!
Wait. I just beat the fucking trampoline room in one try. After hyping it up all playthrough. I swear to God, this room took us multiple weeks to beat when I was a kid. I swear to God it did. I just beat the thing first fucking try. That shouldn't be... You know what? It's the fucking Let's Play curse. It's exactly what it is. When you say something's gonna be brutally impossibly hard, it's easy. And I beat this the first try. If you say things gonna be easy, you struggle on it forever. That room gave us so much hell when I was a kid. How the hell did I beat it in one try?
Right?
I don't fucking know anymore, man. I really don't. You know what? I am not going to complain. I am not complaining because I was not expecting that today.
Right?
I was expecting pain and suffering. I was not expecting to beat a room that gave me so much hell as a kid in one try. Skill issue? Yeah, it probably was when I was a kid, but what the hell? I knew I could get through it in less than 3 weeks this time around. But I didn't think I was going to get through it in one fucking try. I hype it up like crazy, and then it's like, oh, hey, just get through it in one try. I need to text my parents. We struggled on that room for so freaking long when I was a kid.
Right?
Big ups. I have no idea if that was just luck or what. Because I swear that room gave so much hell when I was a kid. Okay, yeah, I need to text my parents that. They're not gonna believe that. They're not gonna believe that. Because again, we struggled with that for so long. That's honestly hilarious, but it's actually very indicative of the old Let's Play curse. Where basically, things that are usually extremely difficult, you often do with little to no trouble. And then things that are easy, you struggle with forever. I cannot believe that. Oh, monster token!
Damn, a monster token.
I think we need... Yep, we can't get it yet. I know what we need to get it, and we can't get it yet. Unless you can glitch your way up there. There's probably a way to, but... Oh, wait a minute. I bet there's like an invisible ledge or something you can cling to here. I don't know. There probably is, but I'm too lazy to find it. My god, I can't believe that. I legitimately cannot believe that. Because I was dreading that room coming into this playthrough because I remember having such awful memories of it as a kid. And it's like, oh, you beat it in one try with all of the collectibles. When it took us literal multiple weeks when I was a kid. Just goes to show that I was not a very good gamer as a children. And rooms like that would take several weeks. Okay, that's a boat we can get to now. Yeah, I was absolutely dreading that room coming into this playthrough. And it's done. I think there's something else down here, though. There is not. I died more in this room than I did in the actual trampoline room.
Right? Rummy.
Okay, so we can't get the monster token yet. We'll come back for it later.
Right?
Yeah, we need either the bubble gum or the soap to get it, so... Uh-oh. So it did not save my progress with the boat here. Okay, that's really kind of annoying, but alright. Please say, as a child, it's a joke. It's a reference to an all-time favorite YouTuber. I know that it's the... Oh, how did I miss a few snacks? Hang on. Yeah, man, I know that it's not the correct way to say it. I say it because it's a reference to one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, rest in peace, Min Squad. And it's become, I want to carry on any legacy I can of his. Let him be remembered.
Oh.
And if that random quote works here, then so be it. It's become a saying for several people on the channel, so... Yeah, man, I know that it's not the correct way to say it, but it's a reference to an all-time classic, so... It's a catchphrase. Every big YouTuber has their catchphrase. Not that I'm a big YouTuber or anything like that, but they all have their catchphrases. So how does that boat work out there? You know what? Hover for a second. There it is. Oh, that doesn't work. Hold on. How do I get around there then? I guess I'm missing something. Oh, that can't go up any higher. Hey, Spider! You already missed me somehow clear a room that I have literal PTSD from, almost. First try. That's how tonight's been going so far. We're playing the entire game of Phantasy Star 4 without saving because you couldn't save. Because you'd rented the thing you'd rented had a dead battery. Oh, that sucks. That was like me and Lizard Guy when we started on the, whatchamacallit, when we were playing Clock Tower on the PS1. Can't stop staring at your Ghostface Funko autograph. I think it's the hardest RPG you ever played. Looks so beautiful in red ink, nice. I don't have a whole lot of, like, super famous autographs or anything like that. I was worried there. Warp Gate, let's go. About the only big ones I have, like I have Kelsey Ballerini's autograph. It was actually part of the swag bag for that concert that I went to see her in 2022. Or was that 2023? It was right after she divorced her husband and started dating a different guy. As much as I'm into Megan, I would take Kelsey Ballerini in a heartbeat, so...
Right! Crabs! Right!
When am I going to clean up Outer Worlds? I have no idea. Someday. Which I probably should do it sooner rather than later, given that we're getting Outer Worlds 2 in like a few months. I mean, obviously it's not a super hard platinum or anything like that, it's just... It was a game I could never get into enough to just sit down and play it for long periods of time. Play it for a couple of days at a time, and then just not play it for months. Not because it was boring or anything like that, it was just... I couldn't get into it the way I can with, like, Fallout. Which is ironic, because I really should like it as a Fallout fan, but... But I mean, if we're gonna get a Fallout 3 remaster, which is being hinted at as being a thing, possibly to coincide with the release of Season 2, or even a fucking New Vegas remaster is never gonna happen, but it would be even more amazing. New Vegas remaster will never happen because it's Obsidian, not Bethesda. And also, I missed that one there, so we gotta kill ourselves here and go for it again. Matthew Lillard or Courtney Cox's autograph for that Funko is worth big bucks. Nice. It's at the end of this month, dang, so it is very soon. But just, like I said, it was a game that, yeah, it was fun from when I played it, but I just never could get into it the way I could with Fallout. Yeah, if we're going to be getting any sort of Fallout remake or remaster in the next couple of months, coinciding with the release of the second season of the show, that is going to take absolute priority whenever it comes out. Like, that is going to be the kind of game you take a day off of work for. Try to do like a 12-hour stream, be one of the first people to finish it, especially if it's Fallout 3. Fallout 3, I could do it. New Vegas, I don't have as much practice with. And while I know New Vegas very well, I don't think I know it as well as I know Fallout 3. So if everyone was on equal footing, everyone got the game at the exact same time, I would have a shot at being first achiever with it. Because it is a game that I know so well. And it's the only game I ever tried to play blindfolded. For those who don't know, that's a bit of lore from the... Oops. From the old days of the channel, back during COVID era. Also, I thought I had the plungers, which I thought would help me on surfaces like this. Apparently not. All your autographs are just voice actors. Well, it's still cool to have all the autographs, though. Yeah, Kelsey's is probably like my most famous person I have an autograph for.
Rummy.
And I have a really cool gift that my parents got me for Christmas a couple years ago. It's a Times poster, like a Times magazine cover of when they killed Bin Laden, but it's autographed by several of the Navy SEALs that were on that mission, which is really cool. Yeah, those are about the most famous autographs I have. And Deshaun Watson, which would have meant a lot more, 10 years ago. Also, with the upcoming Pokemon game, be taking the rest of October off to play Pokemon Legends ZA. Not a big enough Pokemon fan. Like, yeah, it's a franchise that I like to some degree, but it's not my, go-to type of game. Because I really didn't grow up with Pokemon, and no, I wasn't one of those weird families that didn't allow you to play Pokemon because they thought it was satanic or whatever the reason was. Because that's apparently a thing for some families out there. Okay. Attempt number, 12 on this area.
Rummy.
Get all the snacks, because I really don't want to have to come back here if at all possible. This is actually a rather annoying segment. But yeah, definitely, whenever a Fallout 3 remaster, if it happens, that's a game I'm taking at least a day off for, playing at midnight, streaming from the start of the Platinum till the end of the Platinum, pretty much consecutively, with very little sleep. Hopefully we'll get enough of an announcement for it, enough of, a heads up about it that I can plan that out a little bit more. Okay, so there were several items over there, but I don't think we can actually get to that boat without the gum or the soap bubbles, so we will worry about that a bit later. We got most of the collectibles in this area, though, which is good. Didn't miss that much. Find out Sylvester Stallone or Harrison Ford would be attending a convention, would save up for an autograph for him. Fair enough, that's definitely a good option for an autograph.
Right, crabs.
I really just don't follow that many actors or care that much about most actors to get a autograph from them.
Rummy. Right.
Okay, so this is going to be good. We should easily be able to beat the next boss tonight. Now, beating the boss is one thing. The achievement for him is going to be another story. Now, the achievement is weird because it's not based on the boss itself, it's based on the ads that he spawns. So it's not like a normal boss fight type of achievement. And what does that do? Okay, that definitely looks like one that we're gonna need a soap or gum to get. Or actually... maybe not. I guess... I think the only way you could get that is if you bounce off the witch that was there? Oh, wait. That's a slope that he can sort of jump off of. There's probably a way to get the... Oh god, the game just lagged badly. There's 100% a way to get this one early. With the ledges and stuff here, there's 100% a way you can get this one early. I'm almost 100% sure of it. But I don't have the skill or the patience to figure that out right now, so... I do think you probably are supposed to use either the gum or the soap. Your Discord has a spamming bot, and the guy who made the Discord is asleep. When am I getting Harrison Ford to sign the Indie Funko? Oh, that would be... Get both of them signing that. That would be really, really cool. I almost feel like you'd want them to be separate. I don't know, I feel like it would be a... maybe a little bit of a strange combination. Phone blew up with 20 notifications from the bot. Currently in hospital because wife is giving birth to a third child. Oh, wow. Well, congratulations to them for increasing the number of children in the world. The population increase and all. Helping to help with that replacement rate. I hate, though, when, like, you get the occasional bots in the Discord chats. Like, most of the Discord chats that I'm in are pretty good about dealing with bots, but you occasionally get the ones that are just spamming it like crazy and causing problems. Telegram's way worse for it, though. That's fine. Probably get the Disney Park Temple of Doom indie signed by Harrison Ford, since it's worth more. Sounds like a good option. Yeah, take the one that's worth more and then display it proudly until someday you want to sell it for the money. Okay, so yeah, I bet you have to stun that witch to get that. I bet that's what you have to do, is you have to use the stun the witch to get up there. Which shouldn't be super hard to do, but it's just good to know that's probably what we have to do. I have no idea why I'm even fighting that guy, because he's not important. Oh, thank you, invincibility frames. Almost got it. Got it. Got the Scooby snack. That's fine. The legendary icon. Oh yeah, he's one of the all-time greatest in Hollywood, for sure. Okay, at least we got the Scooby snack, so we should be good to go now for this area up to the boss fight. In which case, I'm going to need to look up again exactly what this boss fight's requirement is, because it's something different. Like I said, it's something not really related to killing the boss. I think you're allowed to take damage to the boss, you're just not allowed to take damage to the ads or something. But I think it's something you can't even do until, like, the final phase of the boss fight, which kind of sucks. Oh. Another platform.
Scooby snacks.
Come on, man. He just can't even touch 2 inches of water. It's so annoying.
Right?
Like, there's no point of that just aside from to pad out the game time because it's gonna set you back so much when you go for Scooby snacks. There's no point of it other than just be annoying. Okay, hit it. And out.
Right?
As big of a Hollywood icon as Marilyn Monroe was? Pretty much, yeah. Easily one of the most well-known. Very likable. Still even does stuff to this day, or at least recently he did with that, what was it called? The Yellowstone spin-off? Prequel? One of the many that they've done, because there's like a whole Yellowstone cinematic universe now.
No. No.
Come on. As a side character in Star Wars, he's a more popular one, along with people like Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Billy D. Williams, James Earl Jones. I feel like he's definitely the most well-known out of, like, that particular group.
Right?
Alright, this is just being annoying to be annoying, clearly. I'll have to mess about the bot. Hopefully someone catches it then and deals with it. Because they're super annoying when they decide to show up. Red Hulk in the Marvel movie this year. Oh yeah, that's true, we did play that recently. I don't watch enough of the Marvel movies to care about any of that, though. But I remember seeing him in the trailers. I mean, I just need to, like, damage boost my way across or something. Come on, game!
Right?
Why are you being so strict in this one particular level? It's never that bad in the other levels, is it?
Rummy.
The game is being unnecessarily strict here about touching the water. And just giving you no time to avoid it, really, so... It's gonna be a lot of deaths just to get all the Scooby snacks here. Unfortunately, we have to get all of them because of achievements. Yeah, if you can miss a few Scooby snacks throughout the game, that'd be super nice, especially because you can miss ones like this, or the RNG ones from that earlier level. Come on! Like, why is that instant death? I don't understand that. Like, Scooby's a dog. Why is that instant death? Why is that not just damage? The way it is in, like, literally every other video game where the characters can't swim. Like, no other game is usually instant death for touching water. Especially touching, like, ankle-deep water.
Right?
Because, again, he's a dog. He can swim. I'm pretty sure he swims in episodes of the show. Okay, that one was my fault, but still. Star Wars in terms of characters, think of Luke or Darth Vader. In terms of actors, Harrison Ford, yeah. I mean, I definitely think of Han Solo as a character more often than some of the others. Especially compared to the sequel trilogy and their character lineup.
Right? Rummy.
It was really funny. I read something recently that was like... There was originally a vastly different plan for the way the story was going to go.
Right?
And it was actually way, way more interesting. Because it was going to follow more along the lines of what it probably should have been from the beginning. It was going to have John Boyega, so that was Finn, the Stormtrooper defector, was going to be the main character of it. Instead of Rey, which is what it should have been in the first place. Because Rey was a terrible character.
Rummy. Oh.
Okay, as long as we get the Scooby snack box. Oh, God, this is annoying. Red Dead 1, hold your beer. Did that one actually have not allow you to swim? It might not have. I don't really remember it. One snack box left is all we're missing. If the game would just be nice to me for 3 seconds, we could be done with this level. But yeah, it was like John Boyega as Finn was supposed to be the main character of the franchise. He was going to be fully Force sensitive, potentially trained as like a Jedi or something. And then Rey was going to team up with Kylo Ren at some point, maybe in the second movie of the sequel trilogy, and be a major villain. And I don't know then if Kylo would have actually survived in the end and, like, become a good guy in the end alongside Finn. Okay, that's fine. We got the stupid thing. Can't swim in that game. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, we got the Scooby snacks, so thank God that room's over. At least in terms of the bad snacks we have to get. And, like, that was all going to be the original plan, but it makes so much more sense because Finn would have been a vastly more interesting character than Rey. Because, you know, he's a defecting stormtrooper in this new era of the war and the world and everything in the universe. He would have been a far more interesting character. He's a far better actor. Boyega's a way better actor than Daisy Ridley, so... And it was sort of set up like that was going to be the plan. But then they just completely changed everything. And just made Rey the main character who has literally no personality or nothing interesting about her and no good character traits. Oh, great. Another platform.
Ruby snacks.
And I'm honestly very surprised that Disney didn't go the route of making Finn and Poe gay lovers, because a lot of people shipped that idea. I'm actually very surprised Disney wouldn't have gone for that. And it would have made a hell of a lot more sense than her random kiss with Kylo Ren at the end of the 9th movie. It comes out of absolutely nowhere and makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Because they had no chemistry.
Here I roll.
And again, Daisy Ridley is just not that good of an actress.
Right. Here I roll.
Hell, I would have rather brought Han Solo back than some of the choices they made. Find a way to bring back Han Solo in the 9th movie instead. And the 8th movie. Or just don't kill him in the first place. And even though Harrison Ford appears in the 9th movie as... presumably he's meant to be a Force ghost, but he doesn't look like a Force ghost. I don't know. Rise of Skywalker is one of the worst movies out there, especially in Star Wars. Okay, we got another warp gate active, so that's almost all the warp gates in the game. There's not very many more. There's only like 4 more.
Ruby snacks. Scooby! Right?
Damage frames. Damage boost. To be fair, Han Solo's death was for... Oh, it was? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. And that makes more sense then. But he still came back for Rise of Skywalker as like a Force Ghost or something. And so did Luke. I didn't know it was actually his choice, though, but... Okay, that's fair enough, then. Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! Wahoo! Bing, bing, wahoo! Bing, bing, wahoo! We are jumping across these life preserver things on ropes.
Ruby snacks.
Swing! I hope I didn't miss anything back there.
Crabs!
Yikes! Crabs! I don't want the crabs. Don't be catching the crabs here, sir. And there's an ice block, so it's caveman, of course it is.
Robin!
And there's something up there, but I think that's actually at the very end of Redbeard's ship, so I think we're very close to the next boss fight. Tell me anything about Star Wars and he goes on a rampage. Oh, he does? I don't know why I didn't know that. I guess because the sequel trilogy, I didn't like it that much. I just didn't care that much about most of it. Because, like, I liked Force Awakens when it came out. Oh, this is back in the starting area. Hold on. Yeah, I liked Force Awakens when it came out, but looking back on it, I realized that it wasn't, you know, a particularly good movie. And then, with Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, I just didn't care anymore, really. Because they were so bad. Okay, that 100% looks like something I'm supposed to be able to get to. Oh, crap. I don't know. Am I supposed to go back to the starting area? I mean, there's a warp gate near here that we have access to, so it's not... Leads to the other side of the ship. Yep, that's what I thought.
Crabs!
Can I get up to that snack gate, though? Maybe I am supposed to go this way, and there's something back here that I'm not remembering?
Robin! Right?
Alright, so what does this one say? Okay, so we're not supposed to go this way, I don't think. Because that puts us back in the other area, so we don't want to go that way, because that puts us all the way back there. Whereas we were in a gas by the mast in the final part of it. Before Shiver Your Timbers, so definitely we don't need to go back that way. That's how you feel about Predator or Terminator. Predator should have ended back in the 87 with the first film. I think that's how a lot of franchises probably should have ended. Okay, I wonder if I can get to that snack gate from the swinging things? Some stupid reason they're making another film. As long as the movies make money, they'll keep making them, is really the simple reason. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm supposed to go up there or over on the other side, but... Can I bounce off of him to get up there? Okay, no, that doesn't work, so... That is not what we have to do. If we have the chewing gum, we could get up there. So I think that's a shortcut if you have the gum. But we don't have the gum yet. Please don't tell me we need the soap bubbles to even be able to do this or something, right? I don't think we do, but... I guess it wouldn't be that big of a surprise if we did, overall. Yeah, we need to somehow swing up to that area, so... Let me get back on these and see if maybe that works.
Yahoo!
Alright, let's swing for a second. People like the last Prey film, but couldn't care anything less about after the first one, fair enough.
Yahoo!
Okay, let's see if maybe that's what I need to do here. Oh, that's pretty close to that, actually. That might be what we have to do.
Yahoo!
Okay, that is what we have to do. Okay. Thankfully, I had enough snacks. There's still several more snack gates in the game, though. Oh, God, they're only going to get worse. Okay, we're into the final 2 levels of World 3. So let's save here, just in case things go horribly wrong. So we at least have a nice save put up. Whoa. Okay, this one just flips over and then goes upward like that for some reason. Okay, I'm not sure how the science on that works, but it's also a Scooby-Doo game, so probably shouldn't be questioning it that much. There's a key. What's even the point of rotating him twice? Is just to make more of a challenge, I guess? Even though it's really not that much of a challenge, it's just annoying. Alright, we got keys to find here. Oh, hello. Okay. That's the thing that's gonna happen here.
Scooby! Where I roam!
That is janky. Get all the Scooby snacks at least. Yep, got the Scooby snacks. And then we grab this for Scooby snacks that it will not let me have for some reason. Wonderful. Hitboxes in this game can be a little bit weird, for sure, at times.
Scooby! Scooby!
I can't get to that one for some reason. Oh, got those. Okay, well that's good. That's something. Our show growing up was like a Ninjago, had 18 seasons, invented it the 6th. Am I crazy with how much Nani loves milking out of The Last of Us? They were nice enough. Yeah, they did end Uncharted pretty well, and then they just gave us a spin-off after that was supposed to just be a DLC at first, but nothing offensively stupid with that. I'm honestly very surprised they haven't announced an Uncharted 5 in some way. Like, honestly, you would think that's something they would consider doing at some point. Because with how much people are getting sick and tired of The Last of Us stuff, you would think something like that would make sense. Got it. Okay. That was kind of annoying, but we got it. I have no idea if this is how I'm actually supposed to be doing any of this, but I'll take it. Okay, we're getting Scooby snacks, which is good, and there's not a lot in this area. There's only like 117, I think. Okay, that one's gonna flip at least twice, possibly 3 times. Nope, we're good. And where does it go? Just straight up to here, where we already were. With Lost Legacy, it had characters that existed in the game. True, and like, Lost Legacy was not a bad game by any means, but it wasn't really meant to be much besides, like, almost an expansion or a DLC or something, really, more than anything. It wasn't originally intended to be a full game, but it ended up getting that treatment. Okay, this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Gonna come down to when you bounce. We might be able to get everything in this area, though. Like, this area might be possible to 100% while we're here. Alright, that raises up the platforms for us, which is very helpful, actually. That's how we get all of these snacks. Okay, got that. And that's the captain's cabin, so we'll be going through there in just a second. We're not going to go in there just yet, though. Since Sam was inside that game and Nate was still relevant, and game has your favorite Uncharted villain. Saw was really good. I honestly just don't remember the game that well, so... I mean, I remember, again, liking it, but I don't remember it being, like, my favorite game or anything like that. Okay, we're at least getting some Scooby snacks again, because we're going to be needing them for the warp gates in the final areas.
Ruby snacks.
We might end up getting every Scooby snack in this area. Got it! Yes! Every Scooby snack in the area. Let's go. So that is one area we will not have to come back to, because it also doesn't have any warp gates, which is nice. Okay! Next up is a boss fight, and because I don't trust the game, we're gonna go save here. Because I'm not redoing any of that. We're gonna go save the game first in case anything goes horribly wrong. We have to resave, or reload a save. Let's go ahead and quickly do that. Game is saved, and we are good to go. So yeah, this achievement I don't really think has anything much to do with the boss fight, more so it has to do with the ads. So I'm gonna go check the list real quick here. In Redbeard's final phase, defeat 12 ghosts of Captain Moody in a row without taking damage. Holy shit, that's not gonna be easy. Okay, that's actually gonna be pretty challenging. Well, that's not gonna be easy.
Ready!
I mean, if we're allowed to take damage prior to that phase, it's not that big a deal, but... It might be a full boss damage list type of run, so...
Have you seen the others?
Well, but I lost them.
I rushed
Maybe if
them.
we look around, we can find some clues that will lead us right to them. And to the professor.
Ooh, barrel!
I've had a belly full of your meddling.
Why do you find that so funny, audience? The heroes are getting beaten here.
I think you'll remember this old adversary of yours. He certainly remembers you.
It's the ghost of Redbeard.
Scooby, what's happening? It's the ghost of Redbeard.
The fight itself isn't super hard.
I think your old foe has a score to settle with you.
Because, yeah, the voice actors all sound the same over the years, yeah. It's nice when games are able to do that, but I mean, can't be fully expected for every game out there. Okay, so this fight. Again, badass boss music. Not gonna lie, badass boss music.
Right?
Okay, so the ghosts of Captain Moody. You have to kill them. And then stand in front of a rope. Okay, that didn't work. I have to kill the ghost of Captain Moody close to a rope. That's right. Oh, this is gonna suck, isn't it? That's one of 4 hits done. It's a pretty obvious strategy of what you have to do here. It's just avoiding all the enemies. And there's multiple waves of ghosts. I feel like it's telling me that I have to beat every single ghost of Captain Moody throughout the entire level without getting hit. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, hang on. It's not. Okay. That's a relief. So it is only his final phase. You have to beat all of them. But how do you beat 12? I don't think he spawns 12. I think he only spawns 8. Or 4, even. Okay. And you can sort of chain the attacks when you're in the air like that, so... Let's not do that, though. It doesn't make sense, though. How do you kill 12 of them in a single phase? So now he's down to the final phase. We can't take damage this time. Then he spawns them in from the corners. And then that weird-looking wave right there, so... But he only spawns 4! Okay, I'm now confused as to what this actually wants me to do. Wait, the achievement... What? The achievements... What? The achievement's still active. Huh? Why is the achievement still active? Huh? Huh? We have a save before this, so it's not that big a deal, but... You see that the achievement is still active, right? What the hell? Okay... That makes no sense whatsoever. But there's not even 12 ghosts that spawn, so... I am really confused now. I'm gonna need to go check this achievement again, because... That doesn't seem normal. That doesn't seem right. In Redbeard's final phase, defeat 12 ghosts of Captain Moody in a row without taking damage. Ghost patterns are always the same. Yeah, they're easy to dodge. That's not the problem. If you ground pound or ram into a ghost, there's a bit of a stun phase where you're open to getting hit. Ground pound can combo into a single jump. Want to use that to run from the crowd. If the ghosts are too crowded up or you hit a ghost in the middle instead of the edge closest to you, you'll get hit. Purely a skill and patience-based achievement. Kite the ghosts around the room. You'll notice the formation tends to stray ever so slightly. Have all the time in the world to get it just right. Your goal is to make one ghost who is visibly closer to you than the others. Ground pound him with enough space. Even if the achievement indicator is in the corner, you can get the What? You are able to get hit during the fight as long as at some point you kill 12 ghosts in a row on the final phase without getting hit. And then someone else here says that they had the indicator still on the screen and the Chivo didn't unlock. So final phase only. Someone speaking in Spanish. You do not need to redo the fight if you take damage in the fourth phase. The counter of ghosts just resets to 0. So 12 ghosts in the final phase, which means you have to get them to spawn 3 times. Okay. Fourth group of white ghosts go away. You have to immediately go to the middle near where Redbeard is, because as soon as the 4 enemies spawn, the closest one near you will be aggroed first and will have a distance from the rest, and you can pick them off more easily. Run up close to the furthest right Moody would be before he spawns. He aggroes first. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be actually worse than I thought. No, we've had... he's calling Fred Red! No, it's Redbeard, the ghost. Okay, so... I read a couple of strategies. This is a little different than what I expected. So this time we can die in the fight, but apparently even having the indicator up doesn't mean that you're going to win, which is really stupid. I don't like that at all. You can take damage in the first 3 phases as well, so that's fine. So just dodge the first wave of ghosts, super easy to do. Then we kill the first ghost to Captain Moody. How are you supposed to... Jeez. Is there a consistent way to avoid taking damage from them when you attack them? I don't know. Okay, yeah, you do that, and it seemed to work, so... Okay, so do that. So that's why the achievement stays up there, is because it tracks weirdly. So avoid the white ghost there. If this gets bad, I might just make it save a second time on an alt file just to be able to finish this fight and actually like work on the game and then just come back for this later. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to do this without taking damage. For the fact that you have to kill 4 of them. And we missed. See, I don't think fighting 12 is really going to be the problem. It's just going to be actually killing the ghosts of Captain Moody. I don't know why someone made this an achievement, because this has nothing to do with skill in the boss fight. It's just like pure random bullshit. Yeah, how the hell are you supposed to do that without taking damage? Because you have to do it, 4 separate times, and sorry, my TV's doing something stupid, so fixing that real quick. Yeah, dodging the white ghost is easy once you know the pattern. Yeah, they're easy once you know the pattern. Yeah, how do you kill these things without... This is going to be a harder achievement than I thought. Yeah, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was. Because every time you die, you restart at the beginning, so we need all the health we can get for that final phase. Because we are allowed to die, we just have to sort of start that phase of the fight. First one's easy to kill because he's alone. Shot the first rope. I can dodge all the attacks right here. Great music again. Just gonna say that. Fantastic music. If you had... Can you get the soap bubbles before coming in here? If you can, that would actually make this a lot easier if you could bring the soap bubbles into this. Because you might be able to stun the ghosts with that. Nothing difficult about those first 3 phases, honestly. Nothing really even difficult about getting back to this phase of the fight. Makes me wonder, like, should you come to this fight with the soap bubbles unlocked? You can sort of combo them like that, so... I don't know. I can at least get some health back from that, and at least you don't immediately fail. Okay, so they spawn in here. Problem is they don't separate, so... Yeah, because you basically immediately get hit, so... That's 3 hits, okay. So let the ghost go through. It should have been something like beat 10 ghosts of Captain Moody throughout the level without taking damage from them. That would have made more sense. The ghost pattern's easy enough to avoid. That's not really the problem. Yeah, I'm seriously wondering if you're better off coming into this like with a soap power-up or something. And maybe that makes it easier. Why does that not work? Come on! That's 1, 2, 3. God, that's really a bad achievement. That's actually a very bad achievement. Clearly was never tested. I have no idea how in the hell the person that made this list was able to release this. This achievement is very blatantly untested. I don't know who he bribed at the Retro Achievements website to allow this list to exist. This particular achievement, at least, to exist. Yeah, like, how are you supposed to... That's 3. Okay, that's 3 right there. And we have health back, so... I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know how they got this one released, because this is very clearly untested. I don't know whose dick he sucked to get this achievement list released on the website, because this guy, there's absolutely no way he actually did this himself. Absolutely no way he actually beat this himself, whoever made the list. Because this is horrible. How was I supposed to do anything about that? You can sort of combo them, but you usually have to take damage in order to do it, so... Yeah, whoever came up with this achievement probably should never be allowed to make another achievement list again, because they very clearly did not actually test it. And most likely sucked some dick to get this thing released, if I had to guess. I can't imagine there's any other way they could have gotten this one released, because it's so broken. And so unfair. Like, if you can get up on top of them... but then they follow you up there is the problem. If I could find a consistent strategy to hit them without them hovering up above me... And then I take damage, so it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? That's 3, but that doesn't work, because that's not what I needed. Because I'm flipping index card. Yeah, whoever made this achievement list did not actually test it and did not get it approved. And they probably sucked someone's dick to get it approved on the website, because absolutely no way in hell this got approved. There's no way in hell the person actually did this. Absolutely no way in hell the person who made this list actually did this achievement. Because there is no possible way you can do this. The ghosts are too unpredictable. They kill you and they hit you once and you're screwed and you have to restart. Maybe if you have the soap bubbles, it's easier. Which is why I'm thinking maybe go back with a different save for the soap bubbles. And then I got hit. Like, what am I supposed to do? I got hit. What am I supposed to do? They just hit me through invincibility frames. What am I supposed to do? Okay, we're going back to the website. Avoiding the white ghosts is not that hard. We might have to look up a video of this because I legitimately don't think this is possible. Okay, so that person's able to just ground pound them without taking damage. So this is already a bullshit guide. So when he gets the 4 ghosts of Captain Moody together, what does he do? He bounces on one of them and doesn't get hit by the other, so this is a bullshit guide. Because that is not how this works. Or if it is how it works, it's not working for me, so we'll give it a try though, we'll see what happens. We will give it a try, but I don't think that's going to work. We will give it a try. Just try to hit one ghost at a time. Most of the time I get hit, so... But again, at least you don't have to restart the whole fucking boss fight when you fail this, thankfully. Oops. Well, seriously? He hit me twice? Well, that's bad. I might not get it this time then, but... At least gives us some practice. Okay, so let him start charging you here. Okay. If you don't miss the second hit...
Lovely.
Okay, that might actually work. I know it took damage there, so it doesn't matter, but that might work. So let's give this strategy a bit of a try. That might work. There's a chance, at least. There's a chance. Yeah, let's give that one a chance, at least, and see what happens. Careful now, he'll take you down. So if I can hit one of them at a time from the jumping attack, that would be the strategy. If I can get it to work consistently, it'll just come down to a matter of timing and patience. That actually looks like it might be the strategy. Because, like, there I missed, and it was my fault, but... Okay, that strategy actually might work. So that's 3 hit right there, so... That might work. That might actually work. Got an idea of what to do now, so let's see if we can pull this off. But everyone on Retro Achievements was complaining about this one being by far the worst achievement in the game. Or one of the worst, alongside the other boss achievements. Like, again, the Green Ghost one really was not that hard, it was just more RNG. Black Knight one was just kind of bad. It might have been my own fault, but I think it was more of the game just being kind of dumb. Come on! What am I supposed to do? There's no consistency to it. Sometimes they hit you, sometimes they don't. It's great game design. Sometimes they hit you, sometimes they don't. That's 2. Gotta get 12. It's like sometimes they hit you, sometimes they don't. Sometimes your attack hits, sometimes it doesn't. I love when games are illogical and broken and unfair. Yeah, this is a pretty bad achievement, I will agree with anyone that said that. This is a pretty unfair achievement, to say the least. Dodging the ghost is not a problem. It's killing these 4 fuckers is the problem. And what am I supposed to do? They spawn on top of me. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, back to 2. Now we gotta get 10 more. What the fuck am I supposed to do when they spawn on top of me like that? So I have no idea how this achievement is supposed to be possible. I don't see any way that this one could possibly be done. Because no matter what I do, I get hit, so... It doesn't matter how perfectly I play, I get hit, so... It does make me wonder, like, if you could bring in the soap bubbles, maybe it makes it easier? Or maybe there's a way to refight this guy when you have the gum? If you did, it would be super easy that way. Well, what was I supposed to do there? They just randomly hit me through the fucking animation. Okay, so that's 4. We got 4 there.
Right?
Scooby, do what you gonna do. Next villain is on to you.
Sweet. Come on, you stupid game! That ghost did not hit me. He's never hit me there.
He's on your side. The only way to move is to
Okay, kill 3. Great, it's not like it matters. So kill 3, and then we're back to the start again, because we need to kill 9 more in a row. Yeah, whoever made this achievement did not test this and never got this approved by the website. They somehow sucked dick enough to get on the website for this. There's no other explanation for it. This was so clearly untested. Literally no one ever did this before it was released. Because it's actually impossible. It's actually impossible, so I don't know how anyone claims they could have done it, because it's actually impossible. Unless there's an invention that I don't have that would make it easier. Which, like I said, maybe if you had the soap bubbles, it would be easier. That's 4. And then you get hit! Because this game is garbage. Or this achievement is garbage. That's 2 hits. Not enough. Have to get 10 more in a row. Untested, unproven, was cheated to get on the website. Absolutely was cheated to get on the website. Because you have to prove that you can beat these achievements to get on the website, but clearly this person never did. So they clearly either suck someone's dick or know someone with the website or paid a shitload of money to get it on there. That's the only explanations. Because this is absolutely horrific. So clearly untested. So clearly was never done by any person out there. What am I supposed to do? I get hit in the air. What am I supposed to do? I get hit in the air. What am I supposed to do against 12 of them? There's no way to do this. 2 hits and that's it. Very occasionally it lets me get a hit off. Back to the website. Once the ghosts spawn, start walking around the room, kiting them. One's a little ahead of the others. When moving left to right or right to left, double jump with ground pound with no movement input initially. As you see the hit, immediately start moving. Well, that doesn't work. That literally doesn't work. So I don't know how stuff like that's allowed to be on the website, because it literally doesn't work. It's very clear this was never tested. This was never beaten by the person who created the achievement list. I don't know how they were allowed to have it on the website, but they clearly never beat it. Dodging the white ghosts is not the problem. Those guys are easy. Okay, so it says to cycle for 1 or 2 laps and then kill the one that's out in front. I mean, there's kind of one in front. They switch. Nope, there's not one in front, so that is a lie. That guide is a lie. It is a complete and total lie. Nothing you can do about it. Absolute lie. Absolute fucking lie. Game! We got like 1 kill prior. Not like it matters, because I'll just die instantly. So the strategy the guide says does not work at all. Nothing works. Absolutely nothing works. Why are they allowed to publish blatantly false bullshit? In fact, I'm going to comment on that guide right now and say that it's complete bullshit. This is one of the worst things I've ever had to do in my life, because it's so broken. It's so clearly untested. No one ever did it. Someone sucked dick to get it on the website. That's all it is. It was never beaten. It was never proven it could be beaten. You will not convince me otherwise. There was no proof this could ever be beaten. This was somehow cheated to get on the website, to be allowed here. Again, I do exactly what the guide says and it doesn't work. That's 3 hits. It doesn't work though, it's not enough. Because sometimes you can single out one of them to get a hit, but it's not enough to get 12 in a row. Okay, let the ghost spawn. If it was 4 of them, it wouldn't be a problem, but it's fucking 12 of them, which is ridiculous. I did exactly what the guide said, and it didn't work. Why are they allowed to publish this shit? It's so clearly wrong. Alright, left my comment. It's not like it'll matter, but they should force unlock it for me because this is bullshit and it's unobtainable. Anyone who did this cheated. Very clearly, anyone who actually got this achievement or claims they did cheated. They probably had an unlimited health cheat on or something. And playing in standard mode wouldn't help for this either. It's not like it's a hardcore mode thing. Standard mode wouldn't help for this because you literally still get hit every single time you try to do anything. Yep, got hit. Absolute bullshit. The guide says that you won't get hit while doing this, but it's wrong. This is easily one of the worst achievements I've ever suffered through in my entire life. Because it's so clearly untested. No one tested it, no one actually did it prior to this release. I might have to give up on this mastery because I honestly don't think this one's possible. I honestly do not think this achievement is possible. I think if you got it, you probably cheated. Probably had an invincibility cheat of some kind. I don't see any way you could possibly do this legitimately. Because it doesn't matter how well I play, I lose no matter what. See? I do exactly what the guides say to do, and it fails. Yeah, easily the worst achievement I've gone for on Retro Achievements so far. Easily the most unfair and unreasonable thing I've gone for in a long time. And it'd be nice if you actually got punished for not proving that you could beat achievements before doing them, before putting them in lists. Because this so clearly was never done legitimately. Probably someone used hacks or something to beat the level with infinite health. If I had to guess, it was most likely hacked. Because getting to the final phase isn't the problem, it's just dealing with the stupid fucking ghosts. And they very clearly never beat it because they would have never put this in the game if they had actually beaten it, because they would have realized how unfair it was. Because they wouldn't have beaten it in the first place, this is not actually possible to do legitimately. It says a single person will be, like, singled out of the group and be in front of everyone else. That is not the case at all. It switches constantly. And then I do that and it doesn't work. The game is fucking broken. I will do exactly what the game tells me to do. I will do exactly what the guides tell me to do and it doesn't work. You will still get hit. How the hell was this allowed to be released, is my question. And that's my question. How the hell was this achievement list allowed to be released? Because it's so clearly untested. It was so clearly never beaten. I'd love to see who made this list. Because they had to have hacked. They had to have cheated. There's no other way. Because I'll do what the guides say and lead them around for a couple of laps. Doesn't do anything. And then you still get hit. That doesn't happen in a single other guide of this game. But we're up to 3, so maybe if the game doesn't cheat again, but then we have to do it 2 more times successfully. Actually, 3 more times, excuse me. Because of this bullshit achievement requirement. Beating the boss fight is easy, by the way. The boss fight's easy. It's just this one... Fuck you, game! Seriously, fuck you. Now we have to restart it. Even though I wasn't anywhere near that ghost when he flew by. Yeah, I'm about to give up on this mastery because I honestly don't think this is possible. I'm almost 100% sure anyone who's gotten this is cheated. Because there's no strategy that works for this. You still get hit. No matter what you do, you get hit. If anyone wants to prove me differently, please do so. But the videos and stuff are a lie. The videos do not show that happening. The videos, they do not cause that kind of problem. Because if I go back and look at the video here, that is not what happens. He circles them around the room for a second, and then he slams one of them here in a second, circles them a couple of times, and then he slams one of them, but the others don't hit him. And that's not how it works for me. So it's clearly a bunch of people cheating. Because I'm doing exactly what these videos show, and it doesn't work. So, anyone who's got this achievement cheated. There's literally no other explanation for it. Anyone who got this achievement cheated. Very blatantly. Because there's no way to do this without taking damage. Because the guides show him slamming on someone without taking damage multiple times. And if I do that, it doesn't work. I get hit, no matter what I do. Again, I do exactly what the guide says, and it doesn't fucking work. They hit me. What am I supposed to fucking do, you asshole developers? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? It won't even hit him now! What the fuck?! Okay, yeah, this mastery's impossible. I'm about to give up on this mastery. I don't think this is possible. That is not my fault. That is purely the game being complete and utter bullshit. That is the game itself being complete and utter bullshit that's so far beyond unfair. Doesn't work. Guides show that working. It doesn't work for actual players. Yep, easily one of the worst achievements I've ever gone for in my life. Completely unfair, completely rigged, completely unreasonable. Was never done legitimately. Was done by someone who was hacking. Absolutely. If you got this achievement, you hacked it. You cheated it. That's the only explanation. You can kill 2 of them, but you can't kill 4 of them because it doesn't work. It takes forever to get back to that final wave, which is so stupid. Why isn't it just like kill 12 total during the boss fight without taking damage? That'd be a little more reasonable.
This time we need some help from you.
I hit him, it doesn't count. I hit him again, it doesn't count. He's so random with how he decides to hit him. There's no logic to it, there's nothing to it, no consistency. Well, thankfully I commented that the strategy listed doesn't work, because it clearly doesn't. Okay, that was my fault for standing in the way, but it's not like it matters because it's not the final wave. And what am I supposed to do there? They hit me even when I'm jumping. That doesn't happen in any video guides. Okay, final phase. How are you gonna cheat this time?
Don't try to hide. Don't make memories on your side. The only way to move along is to find. Redbeard is looking round. Careful now, he'll take you down. Save the
No one cares about any of this stupid ghost shit. Just be fair for once is all I need. What am I supposed to do there? I get hit even when I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. I get hit there when I'm supposed to be, when I'm not supposed to be. Okay, we hit 3. It's completely random as to whether or not the game decides to count any of it. So that's 3. Let's see what the game decides to do here. It'll probably not give it to me though. It'll probably cheat. I can dodge the ghosts, no problem. That's not the issue here. It's just this stupid-ass no damage requirement. Why is that a requirement? Seriously, why the fuck is that a requirement? Because again, it was never tested. It was never actually done by the person who made this list. They cheated their way onto this. There's no way. There's absolutely no way this was done legitimately. So you lead them around for a second, but they'll hit you the second that you try to attack them, is the problem. And what am I supposed to do there? I clearly did the fucking dive attack and it didn't fucking work. Okay, we're back up to full health and we have 3 kills, so that's not the worst thing in the world. But clearly it's broken, it's clearly unfair. Because that's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about that. I am playing this almost perfectly, and the game will not give it to me. Okay, 4 Ghosts of Captain Moody. We had 3 kills in the first round. Maybe if you had the soap bubbles, it's easier. I don't know. It would probably be easier, but I'm honestly not sure. I'm tempted to look into that as a strategy, honestly. And then you still get hit, so every guide is lying. Every guide says that won't happen, but it does. So let me go ahead and comment on this person's YouTube video and dislike it. Just comment wherever I can. Let people know that it's bullshit, that it doesn't actually work, that it's full of liars and cheaters and hackers. If you got this achievement, you hacked it. I'm not saying anything else. If you got this achievement, you hacked it. You hacked some kind of invincibility into the game, or save states or something. That one was my fault, to be fair, but everything else is the game being bullshit. And no guide shows this being a problem. That's the issue I have with this, is that no guide shows this being unfair like this. Every guide shows this being, like, perfectly doable with a couple of slam attacks. So they're all cheating. Or they're all playing on a different version of the game. What am I supposed to do there? Seriously. Like, what am I supposed to do there? There's nothing I can do with that. They hit you while you're in the air, no matter what you do. So yeah, I'm about to give up on this mastery because I honestly don't think this is possible. I've been on this fight for an hour and it's not getting any closer to being done. It's not possible. And I will say, I will challenge anyone that says they actually did this and ask them to prove it on an unhacked console. Because they clearly hacked if they did it. There's no way to do with this without hacking and cheating. You have to have some sort of invincibility cheat to be able to do this. There's no possible way this can be done without an invincibility cheat. Because I will do exactly what every video showed me to do. With dodging attacks and such, and it doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work! Why the fuck are these videos allowed to be out there? They don't fucking work. They're all liars. They're all cheaters. They're all hackers. Every guide out there shows that that doesn't get you hit, but every guide is lying because you do get hit every single time. Alright, yeah, I'm about to give up on this mastery, so sorry about that, guys, but this mastery is impossible. It's so clearly broken, hacked, and unfair that it's not possible. It is not possible without cheating. I'm gonna come out and say that right now. This mastery is not possible to do without cheating. And I'm not gonna waste any more time on it at the rate things are going. Not at all possible without cheating. I will follow every video guide out there and it doesn't work. They tell me to do this, it doesn't fucking work. Try to separate from them, it doesn't fucking work. Wow, it actually got a kill. I don't know how. And you still get hit! This is fucking bullshit. We're giving it one more try, then I'm giving up on this mastery. I'm not going to waste more of my time on this bullshit, because it is so clearly broken, it is so clearly unfair and hacked. Anyone who got this achievement cheated or hacked it, so I feel no remorse in not getting it. It's so clearly cheated. Like, there's no way this can be done without cheating. With how broken this is, there's absolutely no way it can be done without cheating.
Freddy, Shaggy, and Scooby Doo. Oh, the smallest clue. This time we need some help from you.
So watch what happens here when I do exactly what every single video guide shows to do. Hit the one that's out front. Every single video guide shows it. Watch what happens when it happens. Oh wow, it actually let me live that time. It won't work the second time though. It might sometimes work one time. Yep, it doesn't work the second time. This is fucking impossible, and it is not... This achievement is hacked and cheated by everyone who got it. No other definition for it. Absolutely hacked and cheated by everyone who got it. It's not possible. I'm not wasting my time with this shit. This is ridiculous. This game is impossible. This mastery is impossible. This achievement is impossible. If anyone can show me proof that it's done without hacking and cheating, please show me. But there isn't any out there, so I'm not playing this shit anymore. I'm done with this. This game cheats. It has an impossible achievement that was only obtained by cheating. So, yeah, I'm not playing this shit anymore. I will see you